One of these has got to work for Neil's wedding tomorrow. I don't have time to go shopping. What do you think of this one?
I think you better make time to go shopping.
Second opinion, Spencer?
Please, I'm thinking about what the strippers won't be wearing at Neil's bachelor party tonight. And right now, all I can afford is 2 lap dances and 1 really long hug. But a trip to the mall couldn't hurt.
Well, Dee Dee, what are you wearing?
Something tasteful but understated that won't outshine the bride.
But I thought the Dee Dee rule was to always outshine the bride.
Except when attending the wedding of an ex-boyfriend. My relationship with Neil was the most significant I've ever had, which is why I'm going, but with a few guidelines. Like no small talk with the groom could look suspicious. And I'll have to steer clear of all male attention, otherwise I could end up dating Neil's best friend, which means Neil could end up being the best man at my very own wedding, and then we're all a part of each other's lives forever.
Ever think you have too much time on your hands?
Well, Dee Dee, I dated Neil before you did, so do I have to follow these rules too?
Please, that was years ago. No one cares about you.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Okay, Ma, here are my earrings, but I really, really like these, so can you try not to lose them, suck them up in your vacuum, or let your cat swallow them?
I promise. And Valentino is going to pass your sapphire hoops any day.
You can keep them. So, whose funeral is this you're going to again?
Bill Jones, man I dated after your father. Sweet man, died in his sleep. We should all be so lucky.
I don't remember any men coming around then.
Well, after my divorce, I went through a period I call the quiet years.
Oh, like when you didn't date.
Oh, I dated. I just chose to keep quiet about it. Remember your Uncle Henry? Well, you're old enough to know he wasn't no uncle. But he for damn sure was my daddy.
Wow, you and Uncle Henry?
Yeah, and then there was your fake Uncle Terry and your Uncle Booker. Ooh, Booker. What that man could do with...
Ma? Can we go back to the quiet years? Okay, how tacky were those limos outside? One of them had light blue velvet seats and one of those Crown air fresheners.
Neil and Janet worked very hard to plan this wedding. You shouldn't judge and poke fun.
Then why are we even here? The whole point of a wedding is to judge and poke fun.
I know, but I can't risk it here or my behavior might be interpreted as latent hostility. Or hateration, as they call it in the streets.
Right, ex-boyfriend etiquette. We're not ruining this day for me. Ooh, I see balloons with Neil and Janet's face on them tied to all the pews. Trade tacky.
Hey, Dee Dee. Hey, Mona.
Hey, Neil! Everything is so beautiful. Nice touch with the personalized balloons. Trade class A.
Congratulations, Neil. So happy to be here to share in your special day.
I was hoping you'd come.
Well, we are still friends. Hey!
Hey, Beth.
Do y'all have to shout like that?
I see you're still feeling the effects of the bachelor party.
Why do you say that?
Because you missed 3 buttons and you got glitter on your nose? What did you get into last night?
He brought his own chocolate sprinkles.
Hey! What happens at the bachelor party stays at the bachelor party.
Just so you're prepared, that stripper you were showing special attention to is here. She's play cousins with one of my groomsmen.
Tangerine's here? She probably won't recognize me anyway. She must see hundreds of ripped abs every week.
What's up, Sprinkles?
Tangerine! Hey, how you doing, buddy?
Actually, it's Susan when I'm off the clock, but I'm glad you recognized me. Most men only remember me from the neck down. Listen, I just want to say thanks for the generous tip you gave me. I'm gonna save you a dance at the reception. Not that kind of dance.
You gave a generous tip. Even I've never seen you that drunk.
Damn, I gave that girl a $100 bill. Man, that's the last time I let some chick spank me with... It's just the last time, that's all.
Love to stay and laugh at you, but it's about that time. See you guys at the reception? There's no open bar, but there's a really cool fruit punch fountain.
Are you okay?
Yep, that went surprisingly well. I can relax a little. Especially when there's an exciting Kool-Aid fountain awaiting. And what is up with Neil's pimp tux? Did I notice a hint of purple paisley?
Yay, you're back. This is gonna be fun. Wait until you see the bride's grandfather in his Count Chocula cape.
He was so young, such a beautiful man.
How did you know, Bill?
I didn't. I worked for the funeral home. I did his makeup for the wake. I was going for a vibrant look. What did you think? Did I over foundation?
No, I thought he looked very lively.
You're too kind. And a bit blotchy, if you don't mind my candor. Here's my card. I do wonders with the undead, too.
Must be Bill's widow. Excuse me. I am so sorry for your loss. Yes? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? Bill and I were close. William and I were extremely close. You dated him too?
If it makes you feel any better, this happens at least twice a week. Oh, your makeup. Flawless. Call me.
Hurry up, Dee Dee. I don't want to miss the wedding. How often does one tiny person need to apply lipstick?
It depends. With a proper lining and layering technique, I can usually go about 3 hours. With gloss, sometimes 4. So on average, I usually need to reapply within 3.5 hours, give or take 10 minutes, all weather conditions being equal.
Okay, by now they're honeymooning in Jamaica.
I'm fine. I just need a minute. And some calamine lotion. Go. On second thought, just grab the scotch from my grandmother's purse.
Janet, I know. Let's introduce ourselves. Yes. Hi. We just wanted to say how happy we are to be here and that everything is truly perfect.
Thank you. Do I know you?
I'm Dee Dee Thorne, and this is my sister Mona.
We're old friends of Neil's, but I'm sure you want to be alone right now, so okay then. Bye-bye. Come on.
So nice to meet you.
Neil's never mentioned either of you.
Really?
Yep.
Dee Dee, step away from the bride.
Dee Dee Thorne, law student, fabulous apartment, 11% body fat.
Nope.
That's a yep and a nope. Let's go.
Wow. That is so strange that he wouldn't mention me.
Why is it so strange?
It's just that I was his last girlfriend before he met you.
Neil didn't tell me he was inviting exes to our wedding. Where's that scotch?
But hey, he's totally in love with you now. He went on and on about how great you were when he came to see Dee Dee at Christmas.
He came to see you at Christmas? He told me he was working.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, happy wedding day.
Love the dress.
So, I was thinking, you know that 100 I gave you. Could a brother get some change back on that?
Fine and funny. I'm kind of digging you, Sprinkles.
Neil loves you, Janet. He told Dee Dee so at Christmas. What the heck was that?
Well, I'm the one who tried to get us out of there, but no, you had to open up your glossy little lips.
Okay, I'm sure everything is fine. There's no need to panic. panic. She's just getting some air. She'll be back.
And I'm never coming back!
Now can we panic?
Why would Janet run out on our wedding day?
No idea.
Not a clue.
Because women are tricky. They draw you in with their thongs and pasties, and when they've got you right where they want you, bam! You're left with empty pockets and a face full of whipped cream.
This is so humiliating. Why didn't she just tell me she was having second thoughts?
No idea.
Not a clue.
Hey, I just heard there were 2 girls in the bathroom with Janet right before she ran out. Maybe they know something.
Why don't we go find them?
Good idea. Nice detective work, stripper girl.
What are you doing? Did you follow me here from the funeral?
You weren't hard to miss in that jalopy of yours. I simply followed the sparks from your sagging muffler.
Speaking of sagging, I have one word for you. Underwire.
Doesn't it bother you that we have yet another man in common besides Charles? I mean, 1 is a fluke, 2 is a pattern.
You dated Bill before you were married. I dated him years later. Small world. Stranger things have happened.
So don't you find it highly coincidental, uncanny, and extremely disturbing?
I find you disturbing. Don't you need to get something lifted, tucked, or sucked out?
I intend to get to the bottom of this odd connection. I mean, what qualities do men see in me that they also see in you? I mean, we're so different. I'm refined and sophisticated, worldly, and you're just...
About to give you a beat down if you finish that sentence.
See? So different.
You need to stop obsessing and go home.
I am not obsessing. I'm happy to let it go. Wait! I am not done with you. I have got questions to eat.
Do you feel bad we didn't tell Neil about what happened with Janet?
Why do you think I'm eating wedding cake without chewing?
Neil, are you okay?
No. Hey, Mona.
Neil, what are you doing here?
I just wanted to be somewhere where people weren't asking me a million questions about Janet.
Have you seen her? Did she say anything? What do you know?
Maybe I came to the wrong place.
No, don't be silly. You can hide out here as long as you'd like.
Dee Dee, can I talk to you privately?
Sure. Relax. Have some cake. Is this a bad idea? Help yourself to some snacks in the kitchen.
Okay.
Okay.
What do you think you're doing?
Helping a friend. We're still responsible for what happened today, and it's the least we can do.
We shouldn't do anything. We're already too involved as it is. And we're not helping him by letting him stay here.
Well, I can't just tell him to walk it off.
You're right. I'll do it.
Oh, no. Mona, he does not need your tough love tactics right now. Now, I will get rid of him in my own way. Neil, I know you think that being here is gonna help, but I really don't think...
Why doesn't anybody want to marry me?
Hello, hello. Big Dee Dee, hey. Dee Dee's not here. Good, because I stopped by to see you. I was in the neighborhood picking up your father's hair pomade. They don't sell it on our side of town. So, what do you want? Can I stepmom just drop by? You know, for friendly. Okay, I need information about your mother. What kind of information? Is there anything on God's green earth that we might possibly have in common? I mean, if you can think of anything, it'll just free my mind and save me from my night terrors. Well, you're both strong-willed, determined, meddling, overprotective, somewhat selfish, maybe insane to a certain degree. But loving mothers nonetheless. Hey, do you know I never realized just how alike you two are? Why are you saying these things? Because it's true. I mean, with that much in common, you two should actually be friends. Really, Sweet Peach. Inviting people in so you can attack them? No wonder you don't have more guests. Actually, you invited yourself in. It's like a disease with you. Hey, I'm sorry I stuck you with Neil last night. Was it hard to get him out?
Not after I pried his fingers from the door jamb. I'm telling you, Mona, turning Neil away was one of the hardest things I've ever done, including telling my mom she was too old to wear pants with juicy across the butt.
So what's with the food?
You know I eat when I feel guilty.
No, you don't. I do that. Wait, you're turning into me. Should I be worried?
Of course not. I just ruined 2 people's lives. I'm fine. Couldn't be better. I mean, what woman doesn't want to see her ex-boyfriend cry like a little girl?
So, found anything else we have in common aside from the men we slept with?
Not a thing. Seems I was mistaken. Toodles.
I know one thing we have in common. We're both very close to our daughters, who tell us everything.
So you spoken with Mona then? I knew she couldn't keep her mouth shut. She gets it from you.
She thinks we should try to be friends.
She told me the very same.
You know, maybe she's right. I mean, yeah, we could try by saying something nice to each other.
Okay. You first.
All right. Big Dee, I think you're a very good mother.
And I you.
Except for your drinking.
I know you've been both mother and father to Mona, but growing the mustache was a step too far.
Well, we gave it a good try.
Indeed.
Bye.
Bye. I was worried about you, so I brought you a surprise.
Mona, I'm not really feeling up to...
Hi, Dee Dee.
Janet.
I came to tell you that it's not your fault that Neil and I didn't get married. I was already having doubts.
I'm feeling better already. Thanks for stopping by.
But Mona assured me that you would never do anything to jeopardize my relationship with Neil.
Hey, Dee Dee, do you have an extra tooth? It can wait.
Neil, what are you doing here?
Dee Dee, you told me he was gone.
So you knew he was here?
See, what happened was...
I didn't have the heart to kick him out. I tried, but he just kept talking and whining and crying, and, well, it's true. Janet, trust me, nothing happened. I was only letting him stay here until he was ready to face the world because I feel responsible for ruining his wedding day.
And how exactly did you ruin my wedding, Dee Dee?
You see, what had happened was...
Why haven't you ever told me about your ex-girlfriend?
You see, what happened was... I just don't like rehashing the past.
Oh, for goodness sake, everyone in this room has slept with Neil. The past is the past. No big deal. Moving on.
You slept with Neil?
I believe I was moving on. What is important is that there's only one woman in this room he wanted to marry.
Actually, he wanted to marry me, too. That's why we broke up, actually.
I don't even know why I came here.
Wait, look. You and Neil love each other. You just need to accept that this man has had a past. And Neil, you need to be honest with Janet about that past. Basically, y'all need to talk and leave us out of it.
Can we go somewhere and talk?
Sure.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, he didn't even say thank you. That ungrateful Negro sat on my couch crying, eating up all my food for 2 days. He better not never show up in here.
Dee Dee, thanks for everything.
Oh, don't mention it.
Then my grandma Nettie looked me in the eyes on her deathbed, reached deep down in her bosom and pulled out a special gift. I thought it was gonna be sugarless hard candy, but no. It was $100 bill.
I thought you invited me over here to get to know me better, but all you want is your money back.
Well, now that you know, how about you give me the 100, I'll give you a 10, a 5, and 5 ones, and we'll call it even.
Unfortunately for you, I'm a math major, so no.
Come on, don't you have to follow some kind of stripper code of conduct?
Of course I do. And it says if a customer wants his money back, he has to earn it.
The more submissions I get for this talent search, the more rejections I have to send out.
Hey, you want to do this damn thing, which was a great idea that I totally support.
Good save. Just never knew I'd have to crush so many people's dreams.
Nobody's had any trouble crushing mine. I've tried to be a Survivor, a Big Brother, and America's Next Top Model. Watch me strut. Chicoo, 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 chicoo.
Stranger.
I'll do the rejection letters, Mona. You know, I've had a lot of experience letting the ladies down easy.
Oh, please. You've had your tire slashed and your phone cut off twice.
That just taught me to park inside and never date a sister from the phone company.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
It's a really cute cafe.
Ah, that's cute. You have identical Gucci purses.
Oh, trust me, they're not identical. My Gucci's spelled with 2 O's.
Oh, at least yours matches your shoes. I don't know what I was thinking. And if it makes you feel any better, this costs so much, my only other purse is a paper bag.
Oh, I forgot my phone. I'll be right back.
Thanks for complimenting our Mona. She doesn't get that much. But you're 5 kinds of fierce.
Just 5.
Well, I subtracted 1 fierce because of the shoe handbag violation.
Oh, hey, Adam, what's shaking?
Nothing, thanks to good genes, no carbs, and the Ass Blaster 3000. Hey, Dee Dee, can I introduce you to...
Stephanie Seymour.
You sure know how to suck the fun out of introductions.
Hello, Dee Dee.
What are you doing here?
Delicious Records is a client of the law firm where I had my summer internship.
Oh, you mean the one you settled for when I aced you out of the really good internship.
Yes, how did that go? I trust all that working closely together with your boss didn't cause you too many rug burns.
I love the smell of a cat fight in the afternoon.
Dee Dee, well, you never come here. Why did you come here? And I think you know Stephanie, who's clearly here to see Adam.
And the plot thickens.
Yes, much like Stephanie's ankles. Mona, you never told me you were working with Miss Miss Seymour.
I didn't? Because I could have sworn I did. Let's just say I didn't say I did.
Well, I just dropped by to surprise you, but I guess I'm the one who's surprised.
Don't look so shocked. You get wrinkles. And without your looks, where would you be?
Still at the head of our law class helping the slower students. You should give me a call. Mona, I just came by to take you out for a drink.
Oh, that is so sweet. I'd love to.
Great.
But I already have plans.
With Stephanie. How does that make you feel?
I'm sorry, Dee Dee, but it is work-related. Otherwise, you know I would never turn down free appletini.
No problemo. We'll do it another time. You two go and enjoy yourselves.
Thank you for understanding.
Looks like you'll be drinking alone. But I guess you're used to that.
I heard a lot of noise. Are you okay?
Yep.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yep. well I'm not okay. I've been slamming around up here for hours just so you'd know I'm not okay. And I can't believe you're hanging out with Stephanie, okay?
Look, I knew you didn't like her, so I tried to avoid her, but one night a bunch of us went out to dinner and Stephanie and I got to talking and we found out we have a lot in common.
Oh, you're a bougie schemer with a mattress on your back?
Wow, you really don't like her, do you?
And I think that you should respect that.
I do, but I'm my own person and I like her and I think you should respect that. Look, Stephanie is cool and she's funny and I didn't tell you about her because I didn't want to upset you.
Too late. I'm upset. And when I'm upset, I flamenco dance in my golf shoes. Good luck sleeping, sister.
Everybody, gather around. You gotta see the worst audition tape ever made.
Man, you're making fun of someone's hopes and dreams. That's not right. Let's see it.
Okay, his name is Marlon, and he's so bad, it's wrong.
When you wish upon a star, oh, your dream will take you very far, oh yeah. Oh, and when you wish upon a dream, oh, life ain't what it always seems.
He's getting a rejection letter, right?
As bad as he is, he's getting two.
Then Dee Dee implied that I shouldn't see Stephanie anymore. Crazy, huh?
Crazy that you're a traitor. She's your sister, your blood. Her enemy should be yours and vice versa.
I disagree. I should like or dislike people based on my own relationship with them.
Mona Thorne, I thought I raised you better than that. Love means hating who your loved ones hate.
You really believe that?
If I didn't, I wouldn't have had it embroidered on a throw pillow. And while we're on the subject, here's a list of the people I hate. Memorize it so you can hate them too.
I'm surprised it fit in your purse.
I use a small font.
You rang?
Yes, I need your help.
Finally. Okay, first we toss out all your clothes. Better yet, let's burn them. And then I'll take you shopping.
Okay, this isn't about my wardrobe.
Really? You sure?
Yes. Look, I need you to make a reservation at the Fairmont tomorrow. I'm going to invite Stephanie and Dee Dee to high tea.
Really? You sure?
Yes, I'm not going to let either of them know that the other is coming. This way, maybe we can all get together and stop all the hating.
How sneaky. How clever. How can I get invited? I'm Asian, I love tea. And I'm gay, I love drama.
Well, I guess it might help to have you there to take some of the focus off me.
I can't wait to see those two go at it.
Hey.
I mean, shake hands, smile, and hug.
Hey, I'm looking for Mona Thorne.
Oh, do you have an appointment?
Hey, you're the guy from the tape. Marlon Struthers, right? Didn't you get either of our rejection letters?
Well, yeah. See, that videotape didn't do me no justice. See, in person, I pop, okay? Now, everybody gather around. Now, I'm gonna need a mic stand and somebody to work the lights. All right? Oh, yeah, you can work the chorus, son. Okay, right. Check this note.
Marlon, you seem like a decent guy, so I'm gonna be straight with you. We received thousands of submissions. Some of them good, some of them...
Yours.
What he means is, competition is tough. At least you gave it a shot, but truth is, you're just not what we're looking for.
Thanks for keeping it real with me. Mm-hmm. So what do you want me to sing?
How about here?
In here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
right.
Go.
I know. Hey, girl,
Mona, it was very sweet of you to invite me to tea, but given how we left things the other day, I'm a little, oh my God, who is that hunk of chunk of chocolate?
I don't know, but he's coming this way, so move. You're blocking my thin thigh.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to the Fairmont. Hope you enjoy your time here with us.
We will if you're on the menu.
Pardon my sister. She can be a little cheesy at times. Are you on the menu?
Well, as the manager, I have to say that I'm not. But as a single brother, I'll let you boy on the way out.
Hey, girls. Did you peep that hunk of chunk of chocolate?
Adam, I didn't know you were gonna be here. This is a surprise.
We're getting ready for a bigger one.
Hey, Mona. What is she doing here?
I thought if we met in a relaxed environment that maybe we could all get along, and by we, I mean you two.
I'm out of here. I have no interest.
Okay.
Then I'm not leaving.
This is nice. Isn't this nice, Adam?
A bit tepid so far, but I'm hopeful.
So, Dee Dee, how does it feel to be back at school?
Good. I do miss being at the law firm, but I don't miss the arrogance, backstabbing, and blind ambition. There's plenty of that at school.
It's true. Law school breeds rivalry, but that just motivates you to up your game and use your intellect as a fine craftsman uses his tools. Of course, if your tools are inferior and played out, makes it tough to compete.
Dee Dee, more tea?
Good idea. You know she'd be lost without her tea. N.A.
Sandwich, anyone? Oops. Sorry, Butterfingers.
I'm sure that was an accident, could happen to anyone.
No problem. Cream? Oops. Guess I'm clumsy too.
I dropped my napkin. Looks like we're all clumsy.
Oh, sorry. Peach tarts are so slippery.
Okay, that's enough, you two.
And your tea wouldn't be complete without dessert. Look at that. Went straight to your hips.
Here, Stephanie. Let me help clean you up.
Keep the peace. I'm bringing a towel.
Look at this. My dress is ruined thanks to your little kumbaya, can we all get along tea party.
You're the one who started the food fight and got us kicked out of the Fairmont. I'm still picking biscotti out of my bra.
No food would have been flung if you hadn't have gone against the code of sisterhood, which is, if one sister has a mortal enemy, the other sister should stay the hell away from said enemy.
Oh, you were always talking about this sisterhood code. Can I buy this book in a store, or do I order it directly from the alternate reality you live in?
Mona, you cannot be friends with that peach tart. You saw how she behaved.
Hey, people who live in glass tea houses should not throw scones.
I find that neither clever nor amusing. Stop hanging out with Stephanie. It's either her or me.
I can't believe this. You're giving me an ultimatum?
That's such an ugly word, but yes.
Nobody can force me to make this kind of a choice. Not even my sister. Okay, if I didn't actually live here, that would have had much more of an impact, but you get my point.
Hey, you need me to sign for that?
I suppose.
Come and see victory in the land of fantasy. Living life a new decree. Take your mind to everlasting liberty.
Marlon, what the hell are you doing, man?
Oh, well, I took your advice. I got one of them extreme makeovers. Check out the butt pads, huh? Yeah, that's what you're looking for, right? That's what you're looking for.
Man, what we're looking for is talent.
But what about my chiseled cheeks? You see these? You see these?
Look, I know it's hard to accept, but bruh, you're gonna have to rethink your dream. Focus on finding what you're meant to do.
That could be anything.
Well, not anything.
You know what? I'm sorry for getting all amorous on you. I'm gonna go. I'm not gonna come back again. All right? I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Mona Thorne! They're keeping me away from you, Mona Thorne! Mona Thorne, no! They stop right, listen to me sing!
Hope you haven't come with another ultimatum.
Mona, how would you feel if I started hanging out with your arch enemy?
Well, my arch enemy is fog because it makes my hair frizz, so sure, knock yourself out. I have no problem with it.
I'm talking about the arch enemy you had when you were 10. Don't you remember? Kathy Pulley, schoolyard bully.
Only every time I see a peanut butter cup. I was trick-or-treating, once again dressed as a pirate. The only costume that worked with my eye patch.
Well, if it isn't the one-eyed wimp.
Kathy, what are you dressed as?
Your worst nightmare. Now give me your candy or I'll kick your butt.
What? I gave you my candy.
That was my trick. Kicking butt is my treat.
Another traumatic trip down memory lane.
Well, grab your passport, Missy, because this trip's not over yet. Guess who I just happened to run into after an exhaustive search of the internet?
Kathy Pulley?
That's right. All grown up and stronger than ever. And can you believe it? She's my new best friend.
Well, I waited for a long time for this.
Wait! I am not the scared little girl you used to beat up. I am now a successful record executive who will gladly hand over her cash and ATM card without so much as a peep.
Mona, look, I'm really sorry for the way I treated you. God, I've spent years in therapy because of it. Yeah, so, I'd really like it if we could just put the past behind us.
You would?
Oh! Stop that! Stop that! What kind of arch enemy are you? Shake her down! I know she's got at least $20 on her.
You and I can still be friends, too.
Hey, I'm cool with that.
You two disgust me. And now, Mona's still hanging with Stephanie.
My child. You can desire one's loyalty, but you can't demand it. And to issue an ultimatum. How desperate. How ineffective. How Phyllis.
And what am I supposed to do?
If you want something, you have to be clever about it. Can I tell you a story?
Can I stop you?
The place, the Monterey Montage Suites. The event, some random relative's tasteless wedding. My sister Vivian and I opted to jacuzzi after closing down the cash bar. That's when I first saw your father. Handsome, trim, and looking like the $1 million he was soon to be worth.
Is there a point here somewhere?
Patience D. Anyway, I knew by her quiet, "Ooh, Daddy," that Viv wanted him too. So I slyly suggested that she put on a sexy bikini to really catch his eye. She ran off to change, and by the time she returned, Charles and I were gone, off beginning our jewel-encrusted fairy tale.
Aunt Vivian must have been furious.
She never said so. Perhaps because she knew that Charles and I were meant for each other. Or maybe she simply admired my cunning.
Or maybe it's because she hasn't spoken to you since.
Well, of course there's that. Nice ensemble, Phyllis. It's amazing how old car aunts they're getting in plus sizes.
Almost as amazing as you being able to teeter through doors in those stiletto pontoons.
Just so you know, I think Dee Dee was wrong to give Mona an ultimatum.
The hell she was. If you can't count on your sister to hate who you hate, who can you count on?
I guess when you're as universally loved as I am, you can't relate to such negativity.
I am not negative. And just for that, you moved up 3 slots on my hate list. Which is hard to do, because you were already number 1.
Hey, Stephanie. Thank you for inviting me.
I didn't invite you. You invited me.
Hi, guys. Sorry I had to lie to get you both here.
It's a trap. You go left, I'll go right. She can't follow us both. Come on.
Actually, I could, but don't make me prove it. Look, I wanted to make up for the disastrous tea party by having a nice one.
Wow, that's really big of you.
I'll say.
I know. Often I impress even myself.
So what caused you to change your mind?
I realized that even though we're sisters, it was unfair of me to impose my negative view of Stephanie onto you, even if it was dead on. Sorry, force of habit, but I'll try and hold the insults if you will.
You mean just for today, right?
Oh yeah, let's not get crazy here.
Now, see, that's the kind of half-hearted, uneasy truce I've been hoping for.
Excuse me, Miss Thorne, this is for you.
If this is your phone number, you could have been a little more subtle about it.
Well, actually, it's from all of us here at the Fairmont.
Oh. As a result of your previous behavior, the management of the Fairmont cordially invites you to immediately vacate the premises. And what if I'm not ready to go?
Then I have to escort you out.
I have been a menace. Sorry to sip and run. So, Sean, how do you stay in such great shape?
Well, I do run a little bit.
Okay, only Dee Dee could be kicked out of a restaurant and end up with a date.
So you see my problem with her.
Adam, call security. Marlon, I thought you promised you wouldn't come back here.
Excuse me?
I know it's you under this ugly disguise. Come here. Take it off. Get it off.
Hey, somebody call for security.
Yeah, this nutcase here is Marlon? Excuse me. You know what? How about I just say sorry and give you a little scratch for your troubles, huh?
Next time, call FedEx.
Okay, what the hell are you doing here?
My job. So you told me to find a new dream, and I did. I'm a rent-a-cop now. And soon, I'll join the force and become full-fledged 5-0. Then I'll work my way up to Dick. That does mean detective, right?
Not in your case.
Our trip down the California coast was so much fun.
It was such a scenic drive. We forgot all about our destination and we let the road take us on an adventure.
Well, the map flew out of the sunroof, so we really didn't have much choice.
Well, that would explain this picture of you two next to the Welcome to Idaho sign.
Oh, Ray, Phyllis, glad you're here. I wanted to invite you for Thanksgiving dinner. I knew Mona wouldn't have any plans, but I wasn't sure about you two.
Hey, I might have had some Okay, no, I don't.
Well, you can count me in, but Ray can't make it.
Yeah, I have a charity concert in Los Angeles for big brothers, big sisters. I have to go with Snoop Dogg.
You know Snoop?
For shizzle, my dizzle.
Ma, Snoop doesn't actually say that anymore.
For rizzle? Anyway, it's okay that we're not going to spend our first Thanksgiving together. I'll just save you some turkey, and then when you're done with that, we'll get down with some dessert.
Ah, that's something to be thankful for.
This is not something I want to hear about.
Me nizzle.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is loving. Yeah, that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is add a little bit of Grand Marnier to the chocolate, like that. And I promise you, that is gonna have you begging for more. Taste that.
Let the begging begin.
Come in. Hey, Dee Dee, I just wanted to know. Wow, it smells like you got Willy Wonka cooking up in here.
Mona, I want to introduce you
Oh my God, Tyler Florence. I watch you on TV all the time because of your cute recipes.
Yeah, I get that a lot. I hear I got the cutest recipes in the business.
Daddy hired him to make Thanksgiving dinner, and he got Tyler to give me private lessons, too. We are creating a chocolate pilgrim village complete with each member of our family.
You know what, Dee Dee, you're right. I think sculpting her hair is gonna be a little tough. What do you think about a chocolate hat instead, just to...
Hey, girls. Just checking on how things are going with Tyler.
Hey, Money Man. How you doing?
Tyler is unbelievable. He transformed an ordinary block of chocolate into a perfect little me. He's just finishing up my pecan pumps.
Well, I'm glad he's working out. So, Mona, You want to bring Nick to Thanksgiving dinner?
Nick and I broke up 6 months ago.
Oh, I think I remember Dee Dee mentioning something about that.
She may have 6 months ago.
Oh, well, I never liked him anyway.
You never met him.
Well, why should I waste my time on somebody I never liked?
No matter how deep the pain, no matter how much it aches, I'm gonna be there for you. No matter how hard.
Hey, Mona, you never guess who's flying in for Thanksgiving? My mom.
I haven't seen Tanya since she helped you carry me home from that frat party.
Oh, yeah, Toga Fest. I wore silk sheets and all the girls kept sliding off my lap.
Please, they were jumping off. Hey, do you think your mom's gonna want to see Ray while she's here?
No way. She doesn't know about my dad and it's gonna stay that way. I mean, they did not end on good terms. But she kept his picture so she could still yell at him.
Who are you telling? I'm president of the Children of Bitter Parents Club. We meet every Wednesday at 5 and the new guy brings cookies.
Hot chocolate coming through, and I don't mean me. I need more space for my extended candy family.
Ooh, did you bring some for your sister?
Here, eat Grandma. She didn't call me on my birthday.
Hey, Dee Dee, my mom's coming to town. Do you mind if I bring her to Thanksgiving?
Oh, of course not. But I hope she's petite, because I'm down to 2 blocks of chocolate.
You know, I'm happy my mom is coming. But I'm still bummed, because I can't spend the holiday with my dad. And why is he spending Thanksgiving with Snoop? I mean, how would Snoop like it if I spent Thanksgiving with his dad?
I can honestly say I've never asked myself that question.
I guess I'm just disappointed he chose work over me.
Well, I say get used to the fact that some fathers, and by some I mean ours, were put on this earth to disappoint.
You really think that about your dad?
Please, he has no idea what's going on with me ever, but I pretend he does, and I let him think I'm fine. Maybe phony, but it works.
Well, it doesn't work for me.
Oh. Hey, I was just about to bite into Nana's good hip.
Mona, your attitude about Daddy is unfair to both of you.
People who eavesdrop from the kitchen are not allowed to comment.
Then people in the living room shouldn't talk so loud.
Dee Dee, it's none of your business.
Have we met? When it comes to my father and my sister, it's always my business.
Yeah, where you been?
I think Daddy has tried to connect with you, but maybe somebody needs to meet him halfway.
Wow, she came down on you kind of hard.
That's why I'm gonna go eat 2 more relatives.
It smells delicious. No, you're really not supposed to drink the cooking wine.
Oh, after a few glasses, it all tastes the same.
Well, you know, if you insist on being here, can you tell me where you keep the carving set?
Like I have a clue. That's the maid's department, and Elsa took the day off, even though I am pretty sure Thanksgiving is not a holiday in Helsinki.
Then shouldn't you be with your baby, Drew? Remember him?
Nanny's got him covered.
Then you know who does need you? Dee Dee. I heard her call from the other room. Yeah, thanks for coming in. I'll let you know when it's done. Thank you. I know it smells crazy. I'll see you later. Okay.
You needed me?
No, I'm the one who told you Tyler needed you.
Well, apparently I'm a very needed person because everywhere I go, people tell me I'm needed elsewhere.
Now I need you to get the door.
Can you believe this? Now I have to answer the door in my own home? What's next? Injecting my own Botox? Phyllis, it must be Thanksgiving. The turkey's here.
What do you say we play pilgrims and Indians? You bring me food and I'll bring you smallpox and wipe out your kind.
Ah, Phyllis, luckily you're barely audible through my 4 glasses of wine. Hey, Ma, your car's dripping oil. It's gonna stain their driveway.
Shh, I loosened the cap myself. Where's Spencer and Tanya?
I don't think they're here yet.
I'm excited to finally meet Spencer's mom, but a little nervous about meeting Ray's ex. Thank God he's not here.
Because it would be pretty awkward.
No, because I can eat as much as I want without him clocking my intake. Why do you think I wore my eating pants?
Because all your pants are eating pants.
Hey, you two, come look at my completed chocolate village. See, there we all are.
Congratulations, Phyllis. It took the most chocolate to make you.
And I can tell which one is you. It's a Kahlua one that's towering over the rest of the village.
Could we try to be a happy family when Spencer and his mom get here? Oh, and while we're doing that, let's also not mention Ray. Spencer's mom doesn't know that they've reconnected, and he'd like to keep it that way. Ooh, a secret. Next to diamonds, they're my favorite things. The bigger, the better.
Obviously, that's not how you feel about husbands.
Welcome, Tanya. Love the shoes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Spencer. Come on in. Okay.
Hi. Hey, everyone. I'd like y'all to meet my mother, Tanya. That's Big Dee, Phyllis, and you know Mona.
Oh, Mona, it's great to see you again in something other than a toga.
It is so wonderful to meet you.
Oh, Phyllis, likewise. After all these years, I feel like we've already shared so much.
More than you know.
And now I finally know the woman who's been looking after my Spencer.
That's not the only man she's been looking after.
And I am happy to finally meet the woman who raised him so well. Yeah, between us, I used to think Spencer and Mona were going to end up together.
Well, you know what I think? I'll tell you what I think. I think the exact same thing, but for now, I'm gonna just bide my time and wait on my grandbabies.
It's like there are two of them now. Never mix cooking wine with Percocet. Never.
Happy Thanksgiving for all the women in my life.
That's so sweet, Charles.
Yeah, Dad, it's very thoughtful of you.
I think Mona and I will go get some water to put all these pretty flowers in. Mona, follow me.
I thought it was the big one.
Mona, why didn't you tell Daddy you're allergic to lilies?
Because I'm not. I outgrew that.
Oh, then you can smell the cranberries cooking.
Of course I can smell the cranberries.
There are no cranberries cooking. You don't have to lie to Daddy about the lilies. You know, this is the perfect chance for you to stop being phony and take a step toward having an honest relationship.
She's right, you know. Hey, I don't just cook. I listen.
Anyway, Dee Dee, it's too late for me and Dad to have anything more than what we've got.
Well, I'm not buying that. I mean, don't you even care about setting an example for our baby brother by actually resolving family conflicts? Have you learned nothing from the reruns of The Cosby Show?
Oh my, Ray. What an interesting and hopefully explosive surprise.
Well, I hope you don't mind my dropping by, but Snoop said I should be home with my family for Thanksgiving. Actually, he told me to break out of the 310 and go kick it with La Familia at the crib. But I'm pretty sure that meant the same thing.
Yeah. Then come in. Just be a dear and let me get a better vantage point first.
Tanya.
Ray.
Crap.
How ugly do you think this is gonna get?
What is this man doing here?
Mom, this is Dad, Mom. I guess you remember each other.
But I don't remember somebody telling me that she was going to be here.
Ray, you're bald. There is karma after all.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's take a tour of the grounds. Ray, you go that way, and Tanya, you go the other.
Yeah, and you won't meet up for days.
We do have a lot of grounds.
I'm not going anywhere till somebody tells me what this man is doing here.
Tanya, let's go talk about this in the kitchen.
Ray, you don't tell me what to do. Let's go talk about this in the kitchen.
Fine. Where's the kitchen?
I can't believe this is happening.
I can. It's just like old times.
Well, since we're all here and already uncomfortable, Mona, don't you have something you want to say to Daddy?
I certainly do. Thanks again for the flowers.
Spencer, your father thinks it would be best for everyone if I left. So I'm staying.
We're happy to have you. We just have to shuffle the seating. Ray, would you like to sit next to your ex-wife or your girlfriend?
Your girlfriend?
Oops. You didn't know Phyllis was dating Ray? Oh, silly me. I was thinking seating arrangements, not the sordid lives of my guests. Before we eat, some of us more than we should, let's keep with our tradition of everyone expressing what they're thankful for. Personally, I'm thankful that I have a beautiful new baby boy and a rich, fulfilling life. Emphasis on rich. Who's next?
I'll go. I'm thankful to be surrounded by honest, loving family members who are always open with each other.
I agree. And in that same spirit, I am thankful to have a son who would never keep secrets from the woman who raised him all by herself.
And I'm thankful to have a compassionate mother who understands the difficult choices her son has been forced to make.
And I am thankful to be able to spend Thanksgiving with the people I love and others.
And I'm thankful to be in the center of an uncomfortable triangle.
I'm thankful for all of you. And I'm thankful for the flowers Dad gave me.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. They're pretty.
And I'm thankful for my new son, my beautiful wife, and my 2 lovely daughters. Dee Dee, who just made law review, is in the top 1% of her class and is going to be graduating in 5 months, 2 weeks, and 4 days. And Mona, who has a wonderful career in music.
That's it? That's all you're going to say about me?
And I'm thankful that you don't have to wear your eye patch anymore.
Thank you for noticing. Did you also notice my watery eyes? They're from the lilies you gave me. They also made my throat close up. You know why? Because I'm allergic to them, and I have been ever since I was 3.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know.
And that's exactly the problem. Either you're not paying attention, or I just don't matter.
Of course you matter.
Then why were you clueless that Nick and I broke up 6 months ago? Dad, you don't know anything about my tastes, my social life. You don't even know my best friend's name.
Chester?
It's Spencer!
I kind of gotten used to Chester.
You know, and another thing.
I think you're thankful enough.
No, I don't think I am, because this is feeling way too good to stop. Ma, I do not need 36 rolls of toilet paper from Costco every week. No human being goes to the bathroom that much. Kitty, you're rich. Newsflash, we got it. And where the hell is Coco? Because I would like to thank her for a little present she left on my carpet 2 weeks ago.
Well, I'm thankful that's over.
What in the hell got into Mona?
This is taking the art of dinner theater to a whole new level.
Mom, could you pass the stuffing?
Phyllis, I meant to tell you earlier, don't let Ray go out for cigarettes, because if you do, you might not see him for another 20 years.
Well, if you were more supportive of my career, I might have come back from that 7-Eleven.
People throwing change in your saxophone case outside of Penn Station is not a music career.
Still waiting on that stuffing.
I don't pick up the saxophone to drown out your nagging.
Well, if you hated me so much, then why are you still wearing that worthless pinky ring I gave you?
Because it looks good on my finger.
She gave that to you?
Yeah, that and the bleeding ulcer.
And I hope you still got that, too.
Anybody want anything from the 7-Eleven?
What is it about Thanksgiving that brings out the worst in us? And when I say us, I mean you.
Maybe it's the little monster on my shoulder that keeps egging me on. And when I say the little monster, I mean you.
Mona, I was hoping to find you here. I brought you these.
Tulips. They're my favorite.
Isn't that thoughtful? Why don't I go look for a vase in the bedroom?
Look, it came to my attention and to the attention of everyone else at the table that you might be a little upset with me. Mona, when you were growing up, I should have been there for you more.
Go on.
I should have gotten to know you better and fought harder to keep you in my life.
I haven't exactly made it easy for you, Dad. Having a wall up when you're around doesn't help you to get to know me.
Sweetheart, to get to the really good stuff in life, we have to let our guards down. We have to take the chance that we might get hurt. I'd like to have a better and deeper relationship.
Daddy, I would love that.
Yay! Now there's peace in the chocolate village.
Man, that was some drama yesterday. I mean, now I know how you felt all these years being caught between parents. Seems like whatever we say or do is wrong.
Tell me about it. When it comes to my mom and dad, I just lay low and wait for the shooting to stop.
You ever think it would be easier if we were born with only one parent?
Sure. Not as many Christmas presents to buy.
Cheaper phone bills.
Fewer people barging into your life.
Don't mind me. Just stopping by with some groceries and to tell you what an amazing day I had. I woke up at the crack of dawn and was at the outlets by the time they opened. Gotta beat the other women to get the good fake leather. Oh, and I broke up with Ray.
What?
Ma, why?
Because there is still some chemistry between Ray and Tanya.
Really? The only thing I saw between them was fighting.
I didn't say it was good chemistry. Look, Ray and I sat up all night talking, and the more we talked, the more he realized he still had some feelings for Tanya. So I told him to move out.
Wow. You sure about this?
Listen, if I was younger, I might say we could just spend some time apart, but I just don't have that kind of time to wait anymore. Hell, I barely have time to wait for microwave popcorn.
Ma, I'm so sorry this didn't work out.
Me too. I spent a lot of years hoping a man would come along who loved me, and I deserve one who wants to be with me and only me. I really hoped it was Ray, but it's not.
I know that man's still out there for you.
Is he?
Remember, every man that's not the one just takes you that much closer to the one who is. My mother taught me that.
She is a wise and beautiful woman.
Yes, she is.
Well, ladies, looks like we're all single again. But at least we could all be here for each other, huh? Ooh, there's Sheila from the gym. I'm about to hit it!
Hello, Chocolate Phyllis. Feeling small, powerless? Well, no one can help you now. No, you're fabulous. I bow down to you. Why, Phyllis, that's such a lovely compliment. But it's too little. Too late. Uncle Blue.
Only thing you have to explain is why you're not sharing.
Well, break me off a foot, woman.
Good.
Helpless. What are you doing?
I'm spending time with my old boyfriends.
Well, is there a crowd in the bedroom I'm not aware of? Because I could always come back later.
No, I haven't had any male attention in weeks, and this is old boyfriend jewelry. This bracelet was Jason, meteorologist, big hands. The earrings, Ramon, chiropractor, all hands. This necklace, Todd, small hands, he didn't last long. Wait, you've got the girls on high alert. You're going on a date, aren't you?
Yep, I'm starting a jewelry collection of my own. I just need to borrow your Dolce & Gabbana scarf.
Yeah.
Whoa, there's a guy across the way and he's staring right into your window.
You mean like a peeping Tom? Oh my God, you're right.
I would keep those drapes shut if I were you.
You don't have to tell me twice.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
First, gently swirl it around to release the aromas. Now take a sip and let it dance on your tongue.
And I was just gonna throw my head back and guzzle.
40 years in the making. Now, would you care to sample something a little younger?
Hey, Mona, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company. Opposite sex company.
Roland, meet my sister Dee Dee, law student / professional date crasher.
Pleasure to meet you, Dee.
Oh, the pleasure's all mine. And nice suit. I didn't realize Versace's new line was even available yet.
Well, my advertising firm handles some of their West Coast business. And every now and then I let Donatella kick my butt in racquetball.
Well, I have some studying to do. It was nice to meet you, Roland. This way, when Mona and I talk about you later, I can put a face with the name.
We'll talk about me now. I'm going to the bathroom.
Don't let this one get away. Drug him if you have to.
I know, he's amazing. And he loves sleeping at my place. He's got clothes in the closet, a toothbrush in the bathroom. There's evidence of a man here.
Ooh, it sounds like this could be long term.
I know, which is why I can't help thinking there's a big old flaw poking around in there somewhere.
Mona, you've got to stop being so defeatist. Whenever Joy skips around the corner, you're right there with a brick.
Dear, I need your opinion on something. Well, actually, two things.
Oh, my God.
They do take you to a spiritual place, don't they? Relax, they're just trainers. I'm considering a little lift. So, Dr. Gupta, let me take him out for a spin. Go ahead, feel him.
Not in this lifetime.
Oh, please, when you were a baby, I couldn't tear you away from him.
I can't. It's a one-way ticket to therapy. And why do you need to get those?
And truth be told, since Drew was born, my girls just haven't been feeling as perky. And God knows it'll put a skip in your father's step.
Well, I'd consider downsizing, unless you want to smother him in his sleep.
Good point. He likes to nestle. I'll just swap him out for C-cups after I take one more loop around that construction site. Yes. Notice anything different?
Charles isn't with you. I guess you finally traded in the little boo for two big uns.
I'd say you're green with envy, but it's hard to tell through the thick foundation.
You know, of all the things you need to fix about yourself, these two are way down on the list. I'd start by filing down your horse teeth.
At least I don't have to take mine out at night to clean off the lonely Cheeto stains.
Hey, these babies are real, and that's more than I can say for anything above your neck.
You're a persistent little peeper, aren't you?
So, is there an evening show on Sundays or just the matinee?
There's nothing wrong with a little healthy exhibitionism. Did you barge in for a reason?
Yes, the search is over. I told you Roland had a flaw, and I finally found it. Look.
He makes you wash your hands.
No, look closer.
They look amazing. Your nail beds are glowing.
Because Roland hooked me up with his manicurist and his waxer.
Wow, they did a great job. They even got that long one off your chin.
And tomorrow, Roland is stopping by work to whisk me off to his personal stylist.
I've been trying to get you to go to mine for years. Roland deserves a medal.
No, you're missing the flaw. Roland is gay.
Mona, you're doing it again. Every time a guy is into you, you start picking him apart. Oh, he's too old. Oh, he's too broke. Oh, he has lady hips. There's nothing wrong with Roland. It's you. Why can't you let yourself be happy?
Okay. Roland said highlights would give my tresses more confidence and sass.
Sass? Did he actually use the word sass?
Yes. So what do I do?
Well, if it makes you feel better, you should consult an expert.
Adam, Roland, Roland, Adam. Spencer, you've met. Let's go.
So, Roland. Mind if I call you Roland?
Yeah, when you say it like that.
So, Roland. I'm doing a crossword puzzle. Little help? 12 down, a character in the musical Cats.
Never saw it, never will.
Oh? Then how about 26 across? What does Cher wish she could turn back?
Is she still alive?
I see. 5 down. When was the last time you showered with another man?
Get away from me, man. I'm gonna go and get some coffee.
Sure. Help yourself, Roland. I've completed my puzzle.
And the verdict?
Not guilty. They're just trying to keep the black man down. Sorry, racial reflex. Who y'all talking about?
Roland.
Brother uses clear nail polish. Don't like him.
Adam. Definitely hetero, definitely metro.
Metro?
Metrosexual. A man whose appearance and grooming habits might lead the untrained eye to conclude he's gay. My people call them wasted attempts in the steam room.
So he's safe to date.
If you don't have a problem dating a guy who uses more hair glue than you.
He shares, so I'm cool with that. And he's straight, and he's mine, and I'm real cool with that.
Well, looks like Big Dee Dee's not so big anymore. That's okay, I'll just call you Flat Dee Dee.
Excuse me.
Hey, you dropped your appointment card for a biopsy?
That's not mine. It's for Coco. Okay, it's for me. Unless I'm scared.
Slippers? What the?
Yeah. You know, you've been camped out here for a couple weeks now. I could arrange to put you on my route so you don't mess up those leather slippers.
Thanks, but I was hoping not to be here that long.
Whatever, dude.
I do believe we found the flaw.
And I'ma give it to you, shorty, make your toes curl up like some macaroni. Look at your boyfriend, he the one who acted phony, got you on the game, baby, spit it, macaroni.
I have something to tell you.
Me first. Roland aced the Adam test, and just to be sure, when I asked him, he couldn't name a single character from Will and Grace. So for once, I am happy to say that you were right, and I was wrong.
And I'm ashamed to say for once that you were right and I was wrong. Wow, it feels funny saying that. I don't like it. The point is, your man does have a flaw. Roland's living in his car.
What?
While I was jogging, I spotted him getting a paper outside my gym in his slippers. Then he got back in his car, shaved, ate breakfast, and ironed his shirt on the dash.
Come to think of it, he did have a pile of suits in the back seat when we went out, but he said he just picked them up from his dry cleaners.
Oh, Mona.
You know, I never have been to his house.
Or maybe you have.
Lois, you have to come down here for me.
Don't flatter yourself. I'm here for the music. Word on the street is they have a steel drum version of Tie Yellow Ribbon. So, how you holding up?
Good. Not so good. Changes by the second. I guess I should be thankful they found the lump during the consultation for my breast enlargement. My vanity may have saved my life.
And you couldn't tell your family, huh?
I wanted to tell Dee Dee. Got to the door and froze up.
And Charles?
Oh, please, the man get nauseous watching me floss. I didn't want to alarm him until I knew what I was dealing with. I mean, what if they find something awful? If I lose my breast? What's Charles gonna do then?
Love his wife. Charles may be a lot of things, but what he isn't is shallow. And don't you dare tell him I said that.
I may be the one that's shallow. I mean, I can't help thinking I'm not gonna be myself anymore. Less of a woman.
Oh, please, listen up. There is only one organ that defines a woman. Her brain. Everything else is just window dressing.
When did you get so philosophical about all this?
5 years ago, the same thing happened to me.
It did?
Yep. And I had to go through the whole aspiration procedure. But I was too proud or too stupid to tell anybody, so I went through it alone. Wasn't easy.
I always thought one was a little lopsided.
Point is, my test came back negative. And I'm sure yours will too.
Mrs. Thorne, we're ready for you.
Lopsided my ass.
Yeah, this can only happen in the morning. I mean, our girl is dating a homeless. Where'd you meet him, soup kitchen?
For your information, at a mixer for young professionals, and Roland is not homeless. Maybe he's just thinking outside the box.
Hello, he's one step away from living in one.
Hey, if you ever have kids, I hear you all makes a booming nursery.
You were both so small.
Not small, subcompact.
All right, I don't understand this madness either, but somebody who drives a broken down Vespa or his grandma's Cutlass with saran wrap windows should not pass judgment.
I think we can, because we don't live in them.
I hate it when you're right. Get out.
Hey, let's go to the car dealership down the street. I'm in the market for a one-bedroom with a rear wiper.
Hey! I'm over here! Mr. Peeper! I won't be ignored! Come on, I'm giving you gold here!
Aren't you gonna get that?
No, I know who it is.
Hey, Mona. Just trying again. Haven't heard from you all day. Hit me on my cell.
But that was a man. Yo, man, why aren't you picking up for your man?
Well, he's not my man anymore.
Why not? It sounds like he forgave you for whatever you did.
I didn't do anything.
Then what did he do?
He didn't do anything either.
So now you dumping a man for nothing? Got control top panties and nobody to control him for.
It's his living situation.
What, he living with his mama? Because I can get rid of her.
No, it's not that, but it is a problem that I don't think I can deal with.
Oh, baby, you can't just ignore someone and not tell them what the problem is. It's not fair. The least you can do is talk to him.
You're right, Ma. I do owe Roland that.
That's right. You owe me a grandbaby, but we'll start back on that tomorrow.
Hey, Roland, heading home?
Yeah, I was just starting to walk that way.
Oh, I'll walk with you.
Okay.
Oh, look, here we are.
Okay, so you know. Look, I'm living in my car. But in my defense, it is a Mercedes S500. All right, 6 months ago, I lost everything day trading. Yeah, my savings, my condo. Luckily, I owned the car outright.
But you have a good job. Couldn't you sell this car and use the money for a place?
This car is what people expect a successful man to drive. And with the money that I save, I'm able to buy tailor-made suits and treat myself to massages every week.
Do you ever think that maybe your priorities are a little twisted?
Look, this is just until I get back on my feet. And come on, why are we all so hung up on living in structure? Do you know that our African ancestors lived in huts smaller than my car? And that was without heated seats.
I'll say it again. You live in your car.
Listen, Mona, I like you. And I was trying to find a way to tell you about my situation because I didn't want you to think I was taking advantage of you. Or your indoor plumbing.
Guess I can understand that.
Then why don't you get in so we can talk about it?
Okay. Phyllis, I knew you'd show up to meddle in your daughter's life sometime today.
Any news?
Everything's okay.
Thank God.
And thank you.
Well, guess you're free to remodel your rack.
I decided against it. My girls might not be perfect, but I have never been happier to have them on my team. I would, however, be happy to refer you to my surgeon.
Excuse me?
It's never too late to get your ducks in a row, no matter how far south they've flown.
You wish you had these ducks. They go with those giant webbed feet.
Well, this certainly is different.
How's your wine?
It's helping.
Car life does have its perks. In the morning, your front yard can be the Pacific. And at night, you can fall asleep under the majestic peaks of Yosemite. But best of all, built-in planetarium.
Oh.
It's beautiful, huh?
Yeah.
Care to join to the bedroom? Uh-oh, watch out.
Roland, we're right out on the street.
Oh, the windows are tinted?
I'm sorry, Roland, but I can't do this.
But
no,
Mona.
this is just too crazy for me. So, goodbye, Roland.
Wait. If you change your mind, you know where to find me. Except on Wednesdays, because it's street cleaning day, and I have to relocate to Union Square.
Do you think I was wrong?
Are you kidding? The man served you wine out of the armrest.
That was kind of surreal.
Roland was so in love with himself that he chose his bougie image over a basic necessity of life.
Thanks, sis. Sometimes I forget what a sensitive, caring person you can be. That you take the time to listen.
Shut up. Check it out. That non-peeping Tom is out walking his dog.
Looks like the dog's walking him. Now you know why he was ignoring all your little window dances. I think your peeping Tom is blind.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, see? I don't think the white cane is a fashion accessory.
So all those little peep shows I put on were for nothing?
Well, I wouldn't exactly say for nothing. Check out the sign on the 5th floor.
Hey, sexy, how about a flash dance? Sicko!
Hello? I knew Phyllis must be around. There's no mistaking the pungent aroma of dairy and lard.
Big Dee. I would offer you some sausage, but I know you don't like eating your own kind.
So, Hibiscus, I wanted to congratulate you on your recent success. To show you how proud I am, I brought you a little something to wear to the showcase.
My daughter doesn't need your fancy designer dress just
It's
to go
amazing. I'll take it. Splendid. Your father may be out of town, but I'll be there. I mean, we can't have you wearing an outfit your mother whipped up out of old curtains.
Why not? You married what I whipped up out of old husbands.
Dee Dee, that was really nice of your mom. That's one less thing I have to worry about for the showcase.
Oh, well, Mona, my class load's really light right now. I can be your executive assistant.
Thanks. I need all the help I could get. I've been so stressed out. I can't remember feeling this paralyzed about making a decision.
Mona, you pick talent all the time. Why are you suddenly freaked out?
Well, I guess because I'm so invested in all the artists. I mean, how am I going to choose just one of them?
Maybe it'll help if you just keep an eye on Jimmy and Terry and see who they're leaning towards.
That's not a bad idea.
You're saying that like you're surprised. Why is she saying that like she's surprised?
It should be real fun, man.
Yeah, man. I got the 5 envelopes right here. We'll go ahead and do our thing.
You have any early favorites?
Well, since we haven't heard anybody sing yet, I'd have to say no.
Right. Smart. That's why you're Jam and Lewis.
I want to welcome everybody to what we like to call our domain, and that's the recording studio. What we're going to do is we're going to have each of y'all take one of these envelopes, and in these envelopes there's going to be some songs. Now, we know y'all know how to do your own songs, but what about some other people's songs? Let's see what kind of style and grace you can put on somebody else's songs.
Yes, grace.
Envelope shuffling by Terry Lewis, my partner. Thank you, Terry Lewis. You do a wonderful job shuffling those envelopes. You will have 5 minutes to prepare your rendition of whatever song that is happens to be in there. Y'all work it out, and we'll be back.
Yes, we want perfection.
Yeah.
And crown thy good with brotherhood from sea to shining sea.
He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Yeah, he got the sun in his hands. He got the moon and the stars in his hands. He got the wind and the clouds in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. He got the sun and the rain in his hands. He got the moon and the stars in his hands. He got the wind and the clouds in his hands. He got the whole wide world in his hands. Yeah.
For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Oh, man. Well, that's okay. We're going to get you 5 minutes. You do your thing.
Okay.
Go in that secret decoder belt buckle you got, you know, figure it out, brother. You know, send out a SOS or something.
Yeah, you need to be a little more chipper chip.
Yeah.
Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring, let freedom ring. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the what's so high, like a diamond in the sky. How I wonder what you are.
All right. Definitely made that choice.
All right, Chip. How you feeling, dude?
Yeah, I'm all right.
All right. Have fun, man.
Darling, I apologize for things I ain't done yet, but in time
Hold on.
to tell.
I know what I was going to say. You know, we can always fix notes if the notes are wrong, but we can't fix emotion. There's no machine that does that. Only you can do that. So give me the emotion. Even if you're going to miss the note, still give me the emotion.
Okay.
Can I say one thing?
You can say two things.
Have you been in love?
Oh, yeah.
Is that, like, what would you do to keep her from walking out that door?
That's deep.
I'll be right here for you. Oh, wow.
Great job, man.
Appreciate it.
How was that? You like that? Was that good? Were you feeling
I
that
like
that time?
that. If I was your girl, I would have had to walk back in.
Well, I'm gonna be all right too.
Yeah. here's the thing, though. I like that laugh because, see, that's what the song is to me. The chorus is very rejoiceful. I'm going to be all right. And when you say that, if you smile when you sing that, we can hear that.
Okay.
Okay? Trust me.
Okay.
So just remember everything he said. Don't remember it. Just say it.
And now forget everything I said and just have fun and sing. That's the key.
You have anything to say?
Your song is beautiful. You are beautiful. And you sound great. So know that. And like they were saying, just let it shine.
Okay.
It's all there.
Yeah. Thank you, Paula.
Yes. Can I say something?
No.
Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Which one is Tiffany and which one is the other one?
Serena. I'm about to say I'm Serena. What's wrong with me? I'm Tiffany.
See
I'm not Serena.
I knew it. Here we go.
Give it to us.
And I left with no goodbye, no reason why I love shouldn't. And now I know what you meant to my life.
You got the concept. Y'all hit it real nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Craig and Zayna. Hello?
Yes.
I like when y'all do stuff together. I mean, that's part of, being a duo. So while he's rapping, go ahead and inject your little stuff in there.
Okay, while he's rapping?
Yeah, just do your little...
Just co-signing.
Just do your little stuff,
All right.
And also, even when he's singing, Zayna, you're there. We're looking at you too.
The way I'm looking at you, the way you looking at me, make me wanna flee to room 112B. You see, I know you feel the same damn way. You need a ride to the crib, I'm on that same damn way. But hey, on the way we can stop, fill up your belly. Damn, your boyfriend blowing you up. Turn off your celly, girl. Cause when I'm poking, it's worse than a bee sting. She's like...
Yeah. You were getting ready to do it.
That's how you hit it at the end.
That's what I'm talking about.
Body gonna die, cause this got to stop. I'm trying to keep alive above a hip-hop.
Right there. That's it, right?
Yeah.
Woo, that comes up quick. Gina, you sound good there. Tie down. Drums and bass.
Right, wait.
Love you. Here we go.
Trying to keep alive the vibe.
Okay. That was cool, and y'all just follow right along, and that's good. Okay.
Broke a string in the middle. Sorry, man.
That's what you do when you play aggressive.
Here, Mona. I brought you a protein shake. Extra soy, extra carob.
Oh my God, that's exactly what I wanted. How did you know?
It's my job to anticipate your needs. Besides, Daddy taught me everything there is to know about handling a woman on the verge.
Hey, you know that thing you asked me to do? Well, I did it.
You finally took the Brothers Do It Mo Better bumper sticker off your Cutlass?
That's actually what connects the bumper to the car. So it looks like Jimmy's leaning toward, and Terry's digging.
Damn, I thought they'd have the same favorite, and then I'd know who to go with. Now that they're split, the pressure's even worse.
Mona, I've been thinking. You've earned the right to be the lone voice of Delicious in choosing who we're gonna sign. So I'm stepping aside, and I'm leaving it up to Jimmy, Terry, and you. What? Pressure's on, girl. Don't let me down.
Dee Dee, could you find me a couple of first? Okay, that's starting to scare me.
Mona, this showcase is supposed to be fun. Why are you so miserable?
Well, if I wasn't feeling enough pressure, Kai goes and makes it worse by trusting me to make the decision without her. What kind of twisted freak of a boss does that?
The kind that believes in you. Listen, just a week ago, you told me to trust my instincts and believe in myself. It was good advice. You should take it.
Thanks, Dee Dee. You do know everything I need.
You know, this kind of moment could really help us sell this. Yeah, especially if we can get him to kiss.
First, I'd like to acknowledge Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis for working tirelessly and not charging you nearly as much as you should have. Thank you for hooking a sister up. Tonight is the culmination of a nationwide talent search, and one of these artists is going to be signed to our label.
Honestly, if I didn't have music in my life, I would probably just go crazy.
When the rain comes tumbling down, oh, can't see the tears fall down my face. And when it seems all hope is gone, something in my heart shows me the way. But when I realized that my worth was more, I would hurt no more. I wouldn't think twice, 'cause I There are many roads I could have taken. I found the peace within. Now I'm ready for anything. But when I realized that my word was more, I would hurt no more. I wouldn't think twice, 'cause I paid the price.
We should win because we hot to death. You know what I'm saying?
I'm here, boy. I don't know what it is, but I like you. The way you dress, the way you talk, the way you boy. It's just something about the way you talk, something about the way you walk, something about the way you lick your lips. Make me wanna come and switch my hips. I don't really know just what it is. Make me wanna leave my man in dip. Up to the crib, get my clothes and split. Boy, you got me feeling.
I'm just trying to take you home tonight. I just wanna take you home tonight. So what's up, shorty? And if you with it, then come on, let's ride. Let's get it cracking, my song tonight. Let's get it on tonight. I'm just trying to take you home tonight. I just wanna take you home tonight. So what's up, shorty? And if you with it, then come on, let's ride. Let's get it cracking, my song tonight. Let's get it on tonight.
I don't know what it is, but I like you. Oh, you know I like you. Dress the way you talk, the way you.
Thank you for getting me past that beefy security guard. I hope you told him who I was.
I certainly did. And he was chagrined to have mistreated RuPaul the way he did.
What's unique about Tiffany and I is that our sound, we sound like no one else.
Again, sometimes just for I know that I'm sorry for what I did not. Can only dream and look to the sky. I seem to think you hear my cry. All in one day I changed what was meant to be, and now fairy tale has no happy ending, and I left with no goodbye, no reason why I love shouldn't, and now I know what you meant to my life. Sometimes, but I won't get the chance to say that I'm sorry for what I did not. I can only dream and look to the sky. Baby, believe me, I know that you hear my cry.
I'm nervous, you know, so I'm kind of blown away already. So if I pass out, yeah, somebody sweep me up, you know.
Darling, we could be happy eternally forever. Are you down? There were times when we fought and we pissed each other off. Not saying we can't grow, but there's one thing that I know. See, I did that before, babe. I can't walk through that door no more. I'm stronger now. I put it down, oh yeah. And I can't do the things I used to do, 'cause baby, I'm in love with you forevermore, oh baby. Oh, 'cause I love you, baby, and girl, ain't going nowhere. No, no, no. I'll be right here, I'll be right here for you. Oh, wow. Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, tell me you love me, baby. Ooh. Can you tell me you love me? I love you. And I love you too. I do. Could you take me back? 'Cause love can't feel like this. A tearing what's left of us, apart from us, something we won't miss. Said love used to be so good, but now life's gotten in the way. Do we stay? Oh baby, I don't know, baby.
Thank you. Thank you.
What if I picked the wrong artist and Kai hates them a month from now?
Mona, they're waiting for you.
Okay, just need a minute to calm down.
But you look so at ease at the judges' table.
I was fronting for Jam and Lewis. You want to lose my cool in front of Jam and Lewis?
Mona, the showcase can't continue until you're out there.
Really?
I think our greatest strength is working as a unit together to get what we want to get across and do it passionately.
Need to hit 'em up, whistle for the minimum. Rap about guns, till it drunk for fun, so you can buy some 22s. Front is platinum, drunk is stacked up, sure they hold the mic. Then they hit because they acting like they told the mic. Bring the show tonight, I'ma break this head down. Hip hop got choppers going to now found. Laying on the ground, so cover the blood. Nose down in the gutter, with a mouth full of mud. Didn't know who he was when he rose to speak. It scribbled out his mouth and his clothes was weak. Say your hip hop, cause you remember your name. Remember on your two when Big Daddy came. Remember Furious Bob and Sugar Hill Gang with the bang bang boogie. Up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie to beat. He just stand, I don't care Bill, he is so for cheap. Seen her on the street, she looking for play. She was trying to get away, but her man was making a stay. Socked her in the face, she went and go pop. Thought it wanted down a block, trying to get her to stop and hold a shot. Rock, rock, you don't stop. I live for hip hop, die for hip hop, free for hip hop, rock for hip hop. Flying a ribbon in the sky for hip hop. If I could, I would make hip hop my wife. Hip hop, you the love of my life. No, I love you. Put the speaker next to my chest so I can hug you. I gotta be brother, I can gangsta back, but I still love you even though you make me mad. Hip hop got the job, heard the pop was a blast, I'm on the flat. Then he just dropped. Somebody call a cop. This got to stop. Trying to keep alive of our hip hop. 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 Trying to keep alive of our
Okay, Mr. Jam and Mr. Lewis, it is time to decide, and the first one up is Chip.
I thought Chip did a nice job overall.
I really love the appeal that Chip had, especially with the ladies.
He jumped down off the stage and had them screaming.
Craig and Zayna.
In the studio, Zayna kind of carried it a little bit more. But here live, it seemed like she fell into the back.
I'd love to see her come out of her shell a little more.
She's a better singer than I think she even knows.
I agree.
All right, now Yasmin, her tape was absolutely wonderful. One of the best of the bunch.
In the studio, it seemed like she was a little too nervous. When you get under the microscope, you really have to hit it. Because what's most important in the record business is the record.
You know, we could use all these artists. That's the crazy thing. I don't know how we're going to pick one. Serena and Tiffany.
I thought the studio was fantastic. Now,
excellent studio.
Blew me away in the studio.
Unfortunately, I didn't think the live performance was quite up to the par of those other elements. But I will say they ended really strong.
That's a song that if it was on the radio, I would say, oh, wow, who's this? What's happening?
Right, exactly. You'd be, why didn't Delicious sign?
Right.
Yeah.
But we are looking for an overall act that can pull it off in the studio and can sell a tour. Now we have our band, Jambalaya.
Now, this is a great looking group right here.
That's right.
A lot of diversity. I thought they had a lot of energy.
You saw how the crowd reacted to this.
But energy gets energy.
Energy does get energy.
But does energy make hit records? And we are a record company. Ooh, this is old fabulous.
Oh, Lordy.
What don't you need?
Yeah.
I would like you to start, Mr. Lewis.
You're a true record executive, Mona. I can tell. Now I know why you got the job.
I will take the compliment.
Now I know why you got the
Mr. Jam.
job. Because you're just so diplomatic. So what are we going to do? We going to eliminate one?
Let's eliminate one.
One at a time?
One at a time.
I can't look. Go ahead. You start.
Okay, one at a time.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody here is super duper talented. And nobody should give up on their dream. This is just the first step for everybody, including the person that we ultimately sign. Without any further ado, I would like to announce that the signing for Delicious Records to be produced by Jimmy Jam and Terry Lewis
So delicious.
is Tiffany and Serena.
Hi. Thank you for believing in me.
Oh, that was a test. I wanted to see if you could handle the pressure. Truth is, if I had the money, I would have signed them all. So there was no wrong decision. Because to get to tonight, you made 5 great ones.
Thank you.
Mona, you should be really proud.
You know what? For the first time in a long time, I really am.
It just felt like fate, which is why we think that this is our time.
Well, if it isn't tall, dark, and withered.
Phyllis, looks like you're fresh from the track. I trust you held your own with the rest of the mares.
I'll have you know I just joined a spinning class. Today was my first workout.
It is the only way you'll ever hear heavy breathing again.
If memory serves, you don't hear it either. I believe the pattern with Charles is grunt, whimper, snore.
When he's with a real woman, he doesn't try to get done so quickly.
Please, once you pull off those eyelashes and hang up your hair, there's very little real woman left.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Is that a well-crafted masterpiece of what? Simply takes my breath away.
The attention to detail, the realism. Every time I look at it, I see something new. What do you think, Mona?
Well, I can see an interesting highlight pattern happening around the, Okay, you know what? It looks like the same hair I saw in the window of the Korean beauty supply place down the street. But then, I don't have an eye for wig art. Clearly, because Mr. Marcel pours his soul into every style.
That's right, he does my hair too.
Oh, honey, don't forget about your appointment tomorrow. Oh, and remember to bring him his soy latte if you want him to use a good shampoo.
Extra hot, extra foam. And I've cleared my calendar for the whole day because, like Mr. Marcel says, beauty has a schedule of its own.
Sounds like a nice way of saying you'll be sitting under the dryer for 6 hours reading old issues of Ebony.
Well,
what else am I going to read about the current events of my people? Did you know that Nelson and Winnie Mandela are on the rocks? Yes, and we're allowed to read and vote now, too. I just don't get planning your whole life around your hairdresser.
Oh, Mona, this is Mr. Marcel.
He is life. Now, all I have to do is find an outfit to go with my new hair.
Well, Mom, what's the occasion?
I was just cast in a play as a social misfit whose life has been plagued by misfortune, sadness, and shame. But I'm not exactly sure where to turn for inspiration to... Girlie Q. Tell me all about your childhood. Wow, they're giving this woman new boobs, a new nose, new lips, and a new set of teeth. That is amazing.
As a therapist, I disagree with these radical makeovers. Real change comes from inside. That is the only way you will ever find true happiness. I almost convinced myself.
Commercial. Refill on the popcorn.
Let's see what else is on.
Okay, but turn it right back. I don't want to miss the part where her kids cry because they don't recognize new mommy. I can't believe you broke your foot.
Damn cats. I forgot to scoop their kitty litter for 2 days, and they pushed the box into my path in the middle of the night. Hey, isn't that Dee Dee's ex-man, Carter Del Toro? He sure disappeared quick. Must have met Big Girl.
I bet they're interviewing him about his book. Turn the channel before Dee Dee sees and gets upset.
It's been 3 months. How long does it take that girl to heal? I got over your father in a long weekend. Dee Dee, look who's on TV.
He sat down for this interview.
Carter?
So, Carter Del Toro, your latest book, A Bullet Before Bedtime, is #1 on the New York Times bestseller list. That has to feel great, huh?
Yes, it does. I'm truly overwhelmed by the response.
Speaking of response, you certainly have a lot of it from your female fans, and the question on everyone's mind is Carter Del Toro on or off the market?
Well, I don't really like talking about my personal life, but I'm glad people are enjoying the book.
I see. Speaking of enjoying, who does Carter Del Toro enjoy spending his private time with?
You're not going to give this up, are you?
Of course I will. But speaking of giving it up, who does Carter Del Toro want?
Okay. Yes. I am seeing someone special.
Walk down the aisle special or park down the block special?
Have you even read my book?
Okay, that's enough of that. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I know it was hard hearing that Carter sang someone else.
Did he say that? I guess I was too distracted by his face powder. It was a bit on the orangey side.
You don't have to be strong for us.
I'm fine. I'm just a little tired. I'm gonna go now.
Bye.
Okay, maybe it was too soon for Dee Dee to see Carter. Anyway, damage is done. Back to the boob job, chick. Oh, we missed it. The kids are already running away from her.
Hey, you still looking for something to do with Dee Dee to cheer her up?
Yeah, I seen Carter on TV last night. Hit her hard. You got any ideas?
Well, when I need a boost, I always drop by Girls.
Spencer.
My bad. I mean ladies.
I'm sorry, when I said ideas, I meant ones that weren't idiotic.
Shine and rise, coffee's percolating, and the workday has officially begun. The morning paper for your perusal.
Oh.
It's almost lunchtime.
This is last week's paper.
So it is. Oh well, A for effort. What are we doing?
Looking for a Carter Del Toro diversion.
Ooh, I caught his interview last night. How terrible was that?
I know. Dee Dee was crushed when she heard he was dating someone.
I was talking about his face powder. Bit in the orangey side. But of course, Dee Dee's welfare was first and foremost on my mind.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
Hey, do you want me to put out my feelers and find out who Carter's new whore is? I can do it. I know people. And just for fun, we can harass her and make her cry. Who's in?
No one. I've been nursing Dee Dee through this breakup for months, and she's finally feeling better, so I'm not gonna let this turn into another excuse for her to lay in bed eating half a bag of reduced fat soy chips. That's big for her.
I know what will cheer Dee Dee up. A night out with me at my favorite boy bar. There's nothing like a room full of sweaty men dancing in net shirts and leather chaps to make her feel good about herself.
You know, when she said ideas, she meant ones that weren't idiotic.
Hey, you know, I've heard Dee Dee talk about this photographer before. She's having a showing tonight, and it's perfect. Pretentious art for her, free wine and cheese for me.
I like wine and cheese.
And I like free.
And I like an empty office. Get out.
Mona, thanks for getting me out tonight.
Yeah, let's just have a good time. Oh, starting with the vino.
A picture of some blurry fruit? Man, I wouldn't pay $18 for that.
It's a flower, and it's 1800.
Man, that's the best hustle I've seen since my cousin Shay Shay was selling tube socks and internet service out of his trunk.
This place bores me. I was hopeful when I saw the initials on the door, then I realized it stood for Fine Arts Gallery. I'm going out for a smoke.
Composition on this is incredible. Look how the objects in the foreground heighten the depth of field.
Yeah, that tree looks big.
Dee Dee, did I tell you your hair looks especially fabu this evening? Can I touch it? Thanks.
It's the magic of Mr. Marcel.
Carter's here. What? Where? It's so silky, I want to roll around naked in it. He was just in the hall. And it smells so sweet. What is that, hyacinth? Tuberose?
I think it's jasmine.
What should we do? I don't know. I can't stroke and think at the same time.
Oh, Dee Dee, let's go. I'm not feeling so good.
Me neither. Must be something in the spicy jack.
Well, I feel fine. Oh, Carter.
Dee Dee.
Carter.
Mona.
Carter.
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. I just don't like being left out.
It's good to see you. You look well.
Thanks. You look well yourself.
If I see his whore, I'm taking her down.
So, it was good seeing everyone. Enjoy your evening.
Sorry, we tried to get you out before
It's okay. I just need a moment alone. I'm going to find the ladies' room.
Of all the spots in the city, I would pick the one place where Carter shows up.
Don't beat yourself up about it, hon.
Of all the spots in the city, you picked the one place where Carter shows up.
Thanks, Spence.
Well, on the bright side, it would have been worse if we ran into him at the strip club. Hey, Adam. Someone paid $5,000 for one of this chick's pictures. I think photography is gonna be my new hobby.
Well, if you need a model, I posed for underwear ads in college. I had the second most popular crotch in the Sunday circulars. Sean Boston had the most popular, but everybody knows he's stuffed.
Have you guys seen Dee Dee? She's not in the bathroom.
Maybe she took a cab home.
Oh, without telling me, that's not like her.
But why would she leave? They just put out fresh cheddar.
I'm gonna go look for her. Dee Dee? Dee Dee? Mona? Carter?
Okay, saying each other's names every time we have an awkward moment actually makes it more awkward.
It might be a tad less so if I could just rehook my bra.
Carter, you just announced on national television that you're seeing someone special, and here you are tonguing down my sister. Come on, Dee Dee, let's go. This is not your fault. You are vulnerable and horny, and that is a recipe for hoe cake.
Oh, Mona, wait.
What? You can fix your bra in the car.
No. Mona, I am the someone special.
Oh, of course you are. You're very special. Now, come on, let's go. Don't embarrass yourself.
Mona, listen. Dee Dee and I have been seeing each other for over a month.
You mean...
Yeah.
So all this time you two have been...
Pretty much.
And you just let me think...
I know.
Oh, thanks a lot, Dee Dee.
Okay, I don't know what you two just said, but I'm guessing you're gonna need a ride home.
You know, if this photography thing's gonna pay off, I'm gonna need a lot of practice. Right there. Yeah.
Dee Dee has got some nerve. I was a good sister during all her misery over Carter. I was there for her, and I spent...
Hold it!
Where was I?
You were there.
I was there for her, and this is the thanks that I get? I mean...
Ooh, I'm gonna call this one Sister Kills Sister. And fight!
Go home!
That's cool. I only have 2 shots left anyway. Make that one shot.
Mona, I'm sorry I lied, but too many people got involved in my relationship with Carter before. That's a big reason we broke up. So we wanted to keep it private.
Oh, that explains where you were making out in a public art gallery.
I told Carter I was gonna be there, and he thought it would be fun to drop by and cuddle up on some cashmere. But then you guys saw him, and things didn't go as planned.
And before you knew it, you were freaking each other behind a curtain.
No! Well, yeah.
So you just let me make a fool out of myself all this time, taking care of you, checking on you. I made you soup.
All the stuff you did really helped. And the heartburn I got from your soup kept my mind off of Carter for weeks. But then he called to say hi, and we met for an innocent cup of coffee.
And next thing you know, your clothes fell off and you were in bed together.
Oh! Well, yeah. But we didn't make it to the bed.
Look, I like Carter, but it took a lot for you to get over him.
But it's different this time. His kids don't even know about us, which is hard because I adore them, but it's better this way. We're just keeping things fun and casual.
You don't do casual.
Well, I'm doing it now.
I think this is dangerous for you. You were totally in love with this guy, and if you think you can get back in it without getting hurt, you're wrong.
This is exactly why I didn't tell you about it.
Fine, but when this blows up in your face, I'm not going to be there to help you pick up the pieces again.
Good, because I don't need you to.
Damn! Could you come out again? I forgot to twist the fast forward thing. You look good when you mad. Hold on.
you bought a lot of those.
I had 4, but Kai smashed one after I took a picture of us smacking Dave upside the head for eating the last Tootsie Pop.
Oh, too bad for Dave, especially since I'm the one who ate it.
Incoming scoop. I was at lunch gossiping about Carter and how we all thought he had a new whore, but it turned out the whore was just Dee Dee. And, man, what do? Go to lunch and gossip every day? Not when I can get me some lunchtime lovin'. Anyway, when I mentioned Carter, my friend said that his boyfriend's sister is the receptionist at Carter's publishing company. She's also sleeping with an editor, an intern, and a night security guard, but I digress. She happens to know that Carter's book, The Killer Wears a Kimono, is being turned into a miniseries, and he's moving to Japan for a year, maybe more.
Wow, that's not good.
I know. The leads have already been cast, and I didn't even get an audition for the role of Mr. Fujiyama. The mysterious businessman with a smile that hides his cruelty.
So I am staying out of Dee Dee's mess this time, and I'm definitely not making soup.
You are not staying out of this. When it comes to family, even when they keep running into the same old storm, you've got to be standing there holding the umbrella when they come back.
Well, my arm is tired.
Hey, haven't I always been there for you in your disastrous love life? Lord knows it's worn me down to a nub, but I'm still here. And the last thing you needed to hear was I told you so.
I believe you coined the phrase.
Well, I'm the mama. I earned it.
Life is so unfair. Can't believe he's leaving.
Well, Mona is here to listen.
No notice, no warning, just bye, I'm moving to Aspen.
Aspen?
Yeah, that's where Mr. Marcel is opening his new salon. He's leaving tonight. Couldn't even straighten out my edges before he got on the plane.
Oh, so you're not talking about cartoons.
Why would I be talking about cartoons?
Well, you know, because sometimes you like to talk about them.
No, I don't.
Then why are we talking about them?
Look, I just came by to say if you hear a blood-curdling scream, don't call the police. It's just me breaking the news to my mother.
She doesn't even know about Carter yet. This is bad.
Not as bad as this itch on my instep. Go get me a barbecue fork. Big Dee Dee.
Not now, Phyllis. I'm hardly in the mood for you and your synthetic fibers.
Well, I'll leave you alone since your wig man left you high and dry.
Mr. Marcel? Left where?
To open a salon in Aspen. Didn't Dee Dee tell you?
She said she wanted to talk to me about something of great concern. I mean, my mind went to pregnant or hooked on painkillers. Not something as horrendous as this!
Well, I just looked into that one.
Dee Dee. So, when exactly are you planning on telling Dee Dee you're going to Japan?
Good evening, Mona, and welcome to my home.
Sorry, hi, I love what you've done with the place. Answer the question.
First of all, that isn't even public information, so how do you know that?
I know people. People who gossip over lunchtime vodka smoothies.
I didn't want to say anything about my movie until it was final. And then I was going to tell Dee Dee today, but she was so broken up over Mr. Marcel. And I know not to upset a woman when she's having a bad hair day.
Look, it's best to just be honest with Dee Dee, but don't tell her that I knew before she did, or that I came over here, or that I snuck into her apartment and stole her Palm Pilot. Get your
Please,
address.
don't tell me anymore. But since we're kind of being honest, I will admit I have been avoiding this conversation with Dee Dee because I know how hard it's going to be.
Yeah, she puts on a good act, but she's in pretty deep.
I'm not just talking about Dee Dee. I knew we were just fooling ourselves with this whole casual thing. Love makes you kind of stupid.
I'm learning that.
I can't ask her to go to Japan with me because we're not ready for that. And I can't ask her to put her life on hold while I'm over there.
Then I think you should talk to her. Let her know the deal.
You're right. I'll see her tonight. You're a good sister, Mona. Aside from the lying, breaking and entering, and theft.
Thanks. And hey, if any man had to rip out my sister's heart and turn her into a blubbering mess, I'm glad it was you.
Thanks. Hey, about those people you know. I bet it was that receptionist. I heard she's sleeping with one of the editors.
Sorry, I never reveal my sources. And it's not just an editor. Aspen to see Mr. Marcel.
Yep, it's part of my healing process from Carter.
Plus, we figure why let 1,100 miles come between us and our full potential.
And Daddy got sick of hearing Mother cry herself to sleep.
Ooh, well, glamour calls. Ooh, our appointment's in 8 hours.
Oh, we're cutting it close. Bye.
Bye.
Can you believe the Dee-Dees? They obsess over the most trivial things.
Oh, Lord. Cheesy Burger is going out of business. No notice, no warning, nothing, just gone.
What? You can't take away one of the greatest comforts known to man. I mean, where am I going to get my extra thick chocolate shakes at 3 a.m.?
You know, something has got to be done about this foolishness. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm calling my congressperson.
Forget that. I'm emailing Colin Powell.
Does he still work for us?
Hey, Dee-Dees. I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, Melon Bowl, I'm just leaving. I'm going to meet Drew and the nanny at his new Mommy, Nanny, and Me class.
He got kicked out of his old class for throwing his juice box at another child.
Nonsense. The reason Drew left because he was understimulated and needed a more advanced group. That's the official story, and we're sticking to it.
He drew blood.
You say blood, I say grape juice. Official story.
Wow, I wish my mom had rewritten some childhood stories about me. Instead, she told my problems to anybody who'd listen.
Oh, that's just part of Phyllis's charm. Actually, that's all of her charm.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
And after you finish all the tracks, we'll sit down with Kai and we will pick out your first single.
It's gonna be hard to choose.
Yeah, we love them all. Well, fortunately at Delicious, we have a very effective procedure for choosing our releases.
Yeah, Kai says, release that one.
And we do.
Hey, baby.
Ma, what are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to talk to you about your Mother's Day present. Well, the ultimate present would be a grandbaby. But to do that, she'd have to get pregnant. To get pregnant, she'd have to have sex. To have sex, she'd have to have a man. And she ain't got no man.
Ma!
Hey, I'm no happier about it than you are. So anyway, you know, for years I've worked with the charity Bay Area Mothers for Others.
Oh, I'm aware of your involvement. You gave him 5 bags of my clothes.
Well, they were ugly. So, this year, since I'm on the planning committee, I signed both of us up to work on their Mother's Day telethon. We get to spend the whole day together and do something nice for underprivileged single moms. That's your present to me. Because I found that box of candy you were going to give me ain't cutting it.
That wasn't for you. That's my earthquake chocolate.
Hey, I watch that telethon every year, and I love the weather guy who hosts it, Gavin Storm.
Oh, I love it when he's outside and the wind's blowing 80 miles an hour. His hair never moves. That's talent.
Well, if it's good enough for Gavin, it's good enough for me. I'll be a brother for others. A brofo.
Oh. Well, how about you, Adam? We could use some more bodies.
Oh, well, if I had a dime for every time somebody said that to me. Fine, I'll tell my mom it's my Mother's Day gift to her, too. Ooh, that way I can keep the mink eyelashes I got her.
Hey, Tiffany, Serena, maybe you guys could perform on the show. It'd be your first gig since signing with the label.
Sounds like a great cause.
And the exposure won't hurt.
Oh, my Mona's really something, huh? It's hard to believe she was a late bloomer with a lazy eye and corrective shoes.
Ma, do you always have to say whatever's on your mind?
Of course. It's part of my charm.
Look who I found hiding from your mother in the hallway.
Oh, Daddy, did Mother drag you out shopping again?
She's at the boutique down the street. She said she wanted my input. What she wanted was my wallet.
Well, I'm glad you're both here. I've decided that Mother and I are going to volunteer for that telethon, too. That is, if you all don't mind.
Mine? You giving of your time instead of spending my money? I love it.
Well, Mothers for Others is a good organization, and I can always use some more charity points on my resume.
Well, do you think your mom will do it?
Oh, Mona. Telethon means televised. She will break out her best wig for this puppy.
Ah, that's my accountant with a 911 page. Your mother must have moved on to the jewelry section. Here, take my wallet. If I don't have it, maybe I can slow down the spending.
Daddy trusts me with this? What was he thinking?
And since you'll be working the phone bank today, we need to go over procedures for taking donations. Now, first, we'll talk about how to deal with annoying people.
Hello.
On your feet, people. La Diva has entered.
You're late.
But fabulous. So I forgive me.
Well, look, you've missed a lot.
Oh, don't worry, Phil. I already know everything I need to know. The president of the organization filled me in when he graciously assigned me the phone with the most screen time.
You spoke to Kwaku? I can't even get his secretary to answer my email. Wait a minute. You bribed him with a big donation, didn't you?
Well, you say bribe, I say gently urged.
Can we just get back to the meeting?
Absolutely. But can I just say, these refreshments are not acceptable. When I chaired the Tucson March of the Dimes, we did a smidge better than instant coffee and snack mix.
Well, I'm sorry we don't have your breakfast liquor, but feel free to pull out your flask. Now, come on, people, can we just focus?
I'm sorry, Phil. We can't hear you. Can you turn down your outfit?
These needy single mothers are counting on us.
And you are the woman to lead us, as being needy and single has always been your specialty.
And you can help with the pregnant and single women, since that was your specialty.
What?
Ma. This revelation shrouds my idol in a hideous scandal. I've never loved her more.
You weren't pregnant with me before you were married. Right, Mom? Mom? Oh, my God, it's true.
Wait, Dee Dee's a love child? That's hot!
So, that story you told me about being conceived on your honeymoon in a cabana on a white sandy beach in Montego Bay wasn't true?
Well, your father and I did have Jamaican jerk chicken that night.
I can't believe you would keep something this important from me.
Dee Dee, honey, you have to understand, Dee Dee.
Okay, thanks everybody for coming. We'll see you this afternoon at the studio.
Wait, I'm confused.
Okay, see, Big Dee Dee wasn't married when she and Charles got...
I know that. I still don't know how to use the damn phones.
Ma, I cannot believe you could be that insensitive.
And I can't believe you ended my meeting that way.
Well, I didn't want to say what I have to say to you in public because I have tact, unlike some people. And I know when to keep my mouth shut, unlike some people.
Yeah, that Big Dee Dee is a loud one.
Not her, you.
Hey, I've thrown that unwed and pregnant bomb at Big Girl plenty of times. One of my favorites. Especially like to use it during the holidays.
Yeah, but did you have to do it in front of Dee Dee and a room full of strangers?
Well, how was I supposed to know Jumbotron hadn't been honest with her daughter? All I did was tell the truth.
Whether you knew it was a secret or not, it wasn't your truth to tell. Now look what you did. You hurt Dee Dee. And if you want truth, here's some. I'm fed up with you and your big mouth.
I know you didn't just speak to me like that.
That's right, because I'm not speaking to you at all.
Come on, Dee, let me in so I can explain.
I don't want to talk to you.
Please, I'm begging. It's Mother's Day. I'm down on my knees.
No, you aren't.
Okay, I'm not. My Dior stockings would snag, but it's the thought that counts.
Go away.
Come on, Dee, open up. Don't make me use your sister's brawny shoulders to knock down the door.
Mona's out there?
Yeah, Dee Dee, I'm here. Maybe she'll talk to me.
I doubt it. She refuses to even open the door. This is gonna be a beautiful Mother's Day memory. When I retell it.
What are you doing?
Getting rid of all reminders of my mother.
Dee Dee, anger is one thing. Wasting a deliciously nutty liqueur is another.
Suddenly I'm questioning everything. Were my parents really in love? Is my name really Dee Dee? Am I really a size 0?
I'm sorry my mom told you. Though I always wondered if keeping it from you was the right thing to do.
You knew?
Would it upset you more if I did?
Yes.
Then I'm as shocked as you are.
Mona, how could you not tell me?
Well, nobody actually told me. I just did the math, and it wasn't my place to tell you.
So everyone knew but me. How you must have pitied poor little Dee Dee, product of her parents' lust.
It's not like it's such a big deal.
Well, if it weren't such a big deal, then why is everyone treating it like a dirty little secret?
Oh, it's a dirty little secret. I just said it wasn't a big deal.
Missing you. I wanna know what it feels like to love you. Just wanna feel that again sometimes. Just to feel you again. That I'm sorry.
I am so sorry.
I'm taking pledges here.
Your phone's not ringing.
Well, his is. Hello, Mothers for Others.
What was meant to be, and now fairy tale has no happy ending, and I left with no goodbye, no reason why I love shouldn't, and now I know what it meant to my heart. It feels like to love you, sometimes, but I won't get the chance to say that I'm sorry. You hear my cry.
Yes! Yes, Delicious Records' newest singing sensation, Tiffany and Serena.
And we'd like to thank our host, our handsome host, Channel 6 weatherman Gavin Storm.
Oh, you're too kind. Thank you. Goodbye. Hey! Wasn't that truly inspiring on such a beautiful day? High 72, low tonight 56. And I hope they've inspired you to open up your hearts, your wallets, and your umbrellas. Chance of rain in the PM.
Yes, $100 is generous, but for only $400 more, you get 2 tickets to Adam Benet's latest one-man show, Filipino Follies. Okay, $10 it is.
Yeah, I'm the cute mocha guy with the gray smile. How did you know that? I'm on right now.
Your donations to Mothers for Others provide services for single moms who need it most. And after all, isn't that the least you can do for the woman who stands by your side, who loves you unconditionally, the woman who gave you life?
How can I give me one of those moms?
But we need more. More money for those valiant women we simply call Mom. Even though my mother and I haven't spoken for 11 years, nonetheless, I still love her, and I wish that pride and a restraining order didn't keep me from the woman who gave me life. And a head of hair rated by Weatherman Monthly as best hair in the Bay Area.
Hey, I'm still not talking to you.
Even if I came to apologize?
Really? Wait, is this a trick? Lure me into a false sense of security and then tell everybody here about my crooked pinky toe?
Look, Mona, I never meant to hurt Dee Dee. And I know I'm not the most tactful person in the world, but...
And don't say it's part of my charm.
Well, it is. And it's also a part of who I am. My mother never sugarcoated anything. She just said it like it was. Made me strong, so that's how I raised you.
Yeah, but don't you ever wish that Grandma weren't so blunt?
Only every damn day. Good point. I'm sorry. I really will try to do better.
Thanks, Ma.
Sorry about you and your mother.
I just said that to stimulate donations. Mother and I are actually very close. We share a duplex in San Jose. I have the bigger bedroom.
Really?
Uh-huh.
My daughter here was conceived to do you know the way to San Jose.
Ma, you're doing it again.
What? I didn't tell him it was playing on the car radio at the time.
Aw, what's the use in having those Egyptian cheekbones if you're not going to contour them? Come on, sister friend, take your brush.
What's the matter if my own daughter's not talking to me? May I help you?
Just checking. Still flawless. The perfect storm.
Some people are so vain.
I know.
As I was saying, I don't know if I can hold this telethon together when I'm in so much pain.
Well, how could anyone?
But the ill-attired single moms need me.
True. The show must go on.
I just don't know. What should I do?
I hate seeing my diva down. Maybe you should try talking to Dee Dee again. You know, this whole mother-daughter conflict has given you worry lines, and that concerns me.
I don't have a line on my face.
Could you find your own mirror?
Daddy, what are you doing here?
Your mother called and told me what happened. So how are things going?
Well, I'm fine. Terrific. Never better. Are you really my father? Well, how do you expect me to feel? I discover after all these years that my very existence is based in a lie?
Sweetheart, let me try and put things in perspective. You see, your mother and I were already planning our wedding when we found out that she was 4 months pregnant with you.
4 months? But Mom looks so skinny in all your wedding pictures.
That's because she surrounded herself with really fat bridesmaids. Had me pack on 20. We just never felt it was something we needed to share with you.
But it's just so embarrassing.
It really shouldn't be. I'll give you two a moment. Just know I was the one that wanted to tell you.
I suppose your father already gave you all the unsavory details. His years with Phyllis made him an expert.
What I still can't figure out is why you are obsessed with rewriting history to make everything seem perfect.
I'd love to have some fabulous explanation. Like I'm an actress and it's all about illusion. But that's not it. Dear, this wasn't about you. It's about me. And my shame and my need to have the proper public image. But more importantly, I didn't tell you because I didn't want you to feel like you were less than, that you were a mistake.
But by not telling me, that's exactly how you made me feel.
I realize that now. But you gotta know, you were the best thing a poor girl from Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, ever did with her life. You made me whole. Oh.
Mom, I appreciate you're trying to protect me, but I need you to promise me that from now on you're going to be completely honest.
With you, yes, I'll try. But with your father, still going to be
Buy, lie, and deny.
And as we approach our goal, let me remind you what a great cause this is.
Mona, promise me in the future you'll tell me everything.
Okay. You were totally bald and wore a baby wig until you were 2.
God, you're just like your mother.
And don't forget, tomorrow I'll be doing the weather live from the cell of the Birdman of Alcatraz. I'm predicting it'll be lonely and damp with no chance of escape. Now it's my pleasure to introduce an amazing talent and our biggest donor today, the one, the only, Dee LaFontaine.
Dee LaFontaine? What? Did somebody say send in the clowns?
Thank you. And for my first number.
Her first number? Oh, hell no.
I'm going to sing a wonderful song of independence and enduring love. Maestro? Like a sweet and morning dew, I took one look at you, and it was plain to see you were my destiny. With arms open wide, I threw away my pride. I sacrificed for you, dedicate my life to you.
I will go where you lead, always there in time of need. And when I lose my will, you'll be there to push me up the hill. There's no looking back for us.
They both have some pipes.
Sing it, sisters.
You're all I need to get by.
Texas nest, for you I'll do my best.
Stand by you like a tree, and dare anybody to try move me, cause we got the right foundation.
And I married both of them. What was I thinking?
You're all I want to strive for and do a little more for. All the joy under the sun wrapped up into one. You're all I need. You're all I need.
You look so beautiful in your wedding pictures. I can barely tell you're pregnant.
Thank God for cousins who cheat on Weight Watchers.
Wait a minute. Who's this one on the pillar?
It looks like my mom. She was at your wedding?
News to me. But it does explain who snapped the bride's head off the wedding cake.
Thanks for coming over to hear my valedictory speech. Now, keep in mind, it's just a rough draft.
She's doing that thing where she says it's crap, and then you hear it, and it's annoyingly brilliant.
It is with great pleasure and pride that I stand before you, my fellow graduates.
Oh, my baby's growing up. I'm sorry. Continue.
That's all I've got so far.
How long have you been working on this?
2 months. I'm having a little trouble. How can I be expected to motivate my class with a speech when I don't even have a job?
Well, why don't you think about somebody who inspires you?
Well, there is one man. He's eloquent, sophisticated, stylish, with just a hint of thug.
Thank you, sweetheart. Not a lot of people see the thug in me.
Daddy, as wonderful as you are, I was actually talking about Blair Underwood. He's always been my muse. He's the perfect person. Everyone should have one.
Dee, the man's an actor. He plays characters. They're not real.
He's very real to me. Besides, you have your freakish thing for Simon Cowell. And I have Blair.
I fathered you, financed you, fought for you. And you're saying I don't have enough thug in me to be your muse? I can get gully with the best of them. Feel me?
Please don't ever do that again.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me.
Hey, baby. Brought you some leftovers from the grub hut. And I have some great news.
Oh, they added brownie bits to the all-you-can-eat Sunday bar?
Please, if my home away from home had brownie bits, I wouldn't be a size 6. I'd be a size 60.
Did you just say size 6?
Don't backtalk your mother. I wanted to say, being forced out of my condo was really a blessing. You and I are going to be neighbors.
What? I thought the apartment across the street didn't work out.
Oh, it didn't. But it made me even more determined to keep looking in the neighborhood. Anyway, I'm going to go look at a condo that's right next door to a nail salon. So, you keep your Saturday mornings open for mother-daughter mani-pedis.
Sounds great, Ma.
Phyllis, you're here. Shocking. Now, Milo D is graduating on Saturday, and I'd like to confirm your attendance. And remember, Phyllis, the ceremony is dressy, so dust off your finest polyester and your best petroleum byproduct shoes.
And since the ceremony's outside, you remember, grass is for standing, not grazing.
Lamb Chop, you'll be riding in the limousine with your father, Dee Dee, Drew, and me.
Oh, great. Will they have champagne? Because I'm going to need it. I just found out my mom wants to move into this neighborhood. What could be worse?
I got nothing.
Hey, Mona. Oh, hi, Mom.
Why the long face, Lodi?
I can't tell you how many times in the past few months I have heard, "I'm sorry, Miss Thorne, but there's just a glut of lawyers right now. Where were you 3 months ago?" I'll tell you where I was 3 months ago, losing the great job I had lined up before the damn firm fell apart.
Oh, Dee Dee, don't be so hard on yourself. Lots of people don't have jobs when they graduate. You'll find something to do in the meantime.
Sweet cheeks. Not helping? My daughter's not lots of people. I mean, what do you expect her to do? Sell churros at Six Flags?
That's what I did.
That's different. You lived in the inner city.
This sucks. Delete. Why can't I do this?
Mood lighting, scented candles. You do know I'm married, right?
Blair, my muse. I knew you'd come. Here, make me sound funny, smart, but not too arrogant.
Now, Dee Dee, that wouldn't be right.
I know, that would be cheating.
Yeah, that and... You see, I only exist in your mind. I can't touch the keys.
Well, then why are you here? If I wanted someone who was no help at all, I would have conjured up my 4th grade violin teacher.
You're right, I've heard you play. Listen, Dee Dee, you know why you're having such a hard time? It's bigger than just writing a speech. Once you stop doubting yourself, the words, they'll just flow. All right? Trust me.
Hey, where are you going?
Hey, I'm not just your muse. I've got grads at Harvard, UCLA, and Stanford to inspire.
Wait, so you're just gonna leave me now without so much as an inspirational kiss?
No kiss, no kiss. Do you remember what happened the last time?
You mean this? And this?
Yeah, and these fantasy shirts don't come cheap.
Please, just one little kiss.
You can do this.
Damn! I always wake up before the good stuff.
Spencer, my mom can't move into my neighborhood. I'll sneeze and she'll barge in with a gigantic pack of tissues.
Yeah, and once she's there, she'll stay for dinner. And if she stays for dinner, she'll stay for breakfast. And if she stays for breakfast,
Yeah, I get it.
I was gonna say she's probably gonna make eggs.
Well, I wish my mom lived nearby. When she's off her meds, no one's funnier.
Mind your own damn business.
Ooh, you sound just like my mom at her intervention.
I just don't want my mom living within bathrobe-wearing distance of my apartment.
Oh, we have a way of dealing with this problem where I come from.
The mean streets of Palo Alto.
Those wealthy white folk are tougher than they look. Anyway, to keep the undesirables away, i.e. anyone wearing a Hawaiian shirt, lycra, or a fanny pack, we simply made our territory seem as unattractive as possible. One time, we even threw a Starbucks cup on the ground.
Hey, maybe there's a way to make my neighborhood unattractive.
Yeah, sit on your stoop and eat spaghetti. That's pretty ugly.
Phyllis, no need to wrestle me to the ground. I'm not carrying a giant box of tacos.
Please, I just figured you were toting around your little husband.
You're the one who had to keep a man in a box. How else would you prevent him from getting away?
Yeah, I don't have time to deal with you. I am too busy looking for a place to live.
Oh, Mona told me. You know, I think you should try the elder hostel across town. I mean, you're elderly and hostile. You're more than qualified. Hello, hello. I come bearing gifts in the vein of graduation.
Mom, it's not till Saturday, but I'll never say no to a fancy box.
Good. Open it up.
Wow. I'll be the only one at graduation with a 10-foot train.
Isn't it a beautiful wedding gown? Vera Wang, not even on the runway yet.
Mom, I'm not getting married anytime soon, and just because I've had a few setbacks looking for a job doesn't mean I'm ready to give up.
It's a sign, dear. And it's time for Plan B. And Plan B stands for be a bride.
Mom, I thought we were past this. I've spent 3 years working my butt off to become a lawyer, and you need to respect and support my dream.
I do. But can't we concentrate on a different part of your life right now? I mean, look at Condoleezza Rice. She is a cautionary tale, dear. She has a career but no man. Home every Saturday night putting on her Crest white strips. Saying her prayers in Mandarin and going to bed alone. I assure you, her mother is crying herself to sleep. Now, Dee Dee, as a thorn, we're either married or employed. And I think we've established the lack of employment here. So, the time has come to find you a man.
That is such an antiquated way of thinking, and you can forget it because Plan A is still in effect, and Plan A stands for Achieve Attorneyhood.
Poor thing thinks she's in control of her own destiny, just like her father.
And since you might be living in the neighborhood, I thought you better have this.
Mace? Why would I need mace?
I read in the paper there's been all kinds of crime and gang activity around here lately. I mean, it's like boys in the hood. Well, with sidewalk cafes.
Yeah, you might as well be living in Oakland.
And you never know who's next. Oh no, look, somebody's getting mugged right now.
Hey, you! Stop that mugging!
I don't see anything.
They just ran off with her purse.
And she ran to get the police, who will never come.
You know, I'm not so sure I'd feel safe living in this neighborhood. I can't run as fast as you. I need to rethink my options. Spencer, walk me to my car.
Mm-hmm. I'll be sure to show the graffiti on the side of the building.
Since when is there graffiti on the side of the building?
Since I put it there. But don't worry, it's in chalk. Washes right off.
Dear, I'm sorry about our argument. I want you to know I thought about what you said, and I want to help you with your life post-graduation.
Really? Why?
Because I know how hard this job search has been for you. Honey, all I want to do is ease your burden. So, I have just made a fabulous connection. He's a lawyer I met at a fundraiser. His name is Julian Houston, and he's just starting his own law firm. and he really is interested in meeting you for coffee tomorrow.
Wow. Thank you, Mom. I'm so glad we're finally on the same page. Wait a minute. You're not drunk, are you? You're serious about this?
Let's just say I'm a bit of both.
Well, I better go put together a good hire me outfit. Ooh, and pluck my eyebrows into a powerful arch. Yes.
Hello, Julian. Mrs. Thorne. Yes, your blind date with Dee Dee is all arranged. If all goes according to plan, you'll fall in love, you'll get married, and our families will be one step closer to being the Black Kennedys.
Thank you so much for taking the time to meet with me, Julian.
I was about to tell you the same thing. From what your mother said, I think we're a good match.
Well, I can assure you that what I lack in experience, I more than make up for with enthusiasm.
I like that. So, you're just about to graduate from law school?
Of course, Bolt. Top of my class, valedictorian. What can I say? I like to be on top.
Hey, less work for me. So tell me a little more about Dee Dee.
Well, I hate to admit it, but I'm actually a little desperate right now.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
I mean, it's kind of late in the game for me not to have any prospects, so I'm prepared to start at the bottom and work my way up.
I haven't had a woman offer me that since I was in Amsterdam. Dee Dee, I love your candor.
Well, if you think I'm direct now, wait till you see me in action. I go straight to it.
So do you think tonight will be too soon for a second date?
Second date? I hope you don't consider this the first one. I'm here for a job interview.
Your mother said this was a blind date.
Of course she did. Julian, I am terribly sorry to have wasted your time.
So you're not really desperate and you don't really like to be on top?
I don't think I know you well enough to have this conversation.
Hey, baby.
Hey, Ma.
I'm a little parched, so I stopped by on my way to meet with my realtor. He's showing me a townhouse right down the street.
But what about all the crimes, the gangs, the danger, the pink and yellow graffiti?
Well, you know, I went to the police station and they told me that your crime stats were wrong. You know what I blame? I'll tell you what I blame. Racism. They trying to keep me out of this neighborhood. But you know what? I shall overcome.
Great, Ma. Don't let the man keep you down. I think what your mom did is horrible.
I know, but I'm starting to wonder if I'm ever gonna land a good job. Maybe my mother's plan B for bride wasn't such a bad idea.
Let me tell you a little story. The time, 1999. The place, Juan's Churro Shack, Six Flags.
Not helping. In fact, that story is way too scary.
Fine. The point would have been that after college, I didn't have a good job. But I knew one thing. I wanted to work in the music industry. So, much to the dismay of my mother, who, if you hadn't noticed, skipped plan B for bride and went straight to plan G for give me a grandbaby, I waited for something good to come along. And eventually, Spencer was able to hook me up with an internship at Delicious, and I got a great job.
But I'm scared it won't happen for me.
And your mom's scared, too. That's why she's acting the way that she is. But if you look beyond all the fear, you'll realize that everything is going to work out the way that it's supposed to. So just relax and go with life.
When did you get so profound?
Oh, we used to watch a lot of Oprah at the Churro Shack.
All our lives, our parents, teachers, and friends encourage us on a path that is safe and good. But lately, I've discovered that that path doesn't always lead you where you'd expect. Sometimes the people closest to you lose faith. And when that happens, you lose faith in yourself. So I went to my sister, someone I love and respect dearly, who rarely has a plan from one day to the next. And what she told me is simple. It's okay to be scared. It's okay to not have a plan. Because that's what graduation is. A commencement, a new beginning, a chance to veer off that path, to embrace fear and not let anyone sway your decision. So I'm choosing to believe in myself, and you should believe in yourselves too. I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but I think it's going to be pretty exciting. I may not have a job today, but I will get one, and nothing and no one is going to stop me. Thank you, sis.
You.
Thank you, Professor.
Dee Dee, that was a beautiful speech, especially the part where you thanked me.
Why didn't you thank me? I'm the one that made Mona the way she is. I'm the one that put all those obstacles in her way.
I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
They're not out yet. I already checked.
Then let's go get you a drink.
Hey, Adam, did you get Dee Dee a gift that I can add my name to?
I thought you were getting her a gift I could add my name to.
Hey, I know. We could buy her a drink.
It's open bar.
Hello, Dee Dee Thorne. Juris Doctor.
Where's Daddy?
Your father can't stop the waterworks, so I suggested he sit in the car until he can pull himself together.
So, what did you think of my speech?
It was beautiful. Angel, I never meant to make you doubt yourself.
But you did.
And I apologize. I was only doing what I thought was best for you, which was help you meet a man, fall in love, get married, and go shopping with his money. It doesn't even have to be in that order. It's what women have done for generations.
But Mom, it doesn't necessarily work for my generation. And I don't want to wake up 25 years from now wondering why I didn't follow my own dream. Sound familiar?
Yeah, I think I better go check on those mini crab cups.
Not ready yet.
Mom, listen, I supported your dream to return to the stage, even though I didn't understand it. But I saw how much it meant to you. And I know that things aren't unfolding the way we expected, but I still need you to believe in me.
You make a convincing argument. You're gonna make an excellent lawyer if you don't get married first.
Thank you. That means the world to me, except for that last part.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll always believe in you. I'd cry, but after my last eye job, my tear ducts are in my ears.
Back to the car.
Remember when I said not having a job was scary? Well, now that I've graduated, it's even scarier.
Don't worry, you've always got me. What the heck is that?
No. I didn't know Daddy rented that apartment.
Commander Paws? Bertha Kitty.
Hey, neighbor!
Oh, God. Now I'm scared.
There goes the neighborhood.